What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Nation of Cars podcast. Today is episode
You're
4,
so bad.
and yep, we're back, joined by once again 48 Nation, ETAT Boy, Luke Breadstick, and me. We're gonna do our usual stuff here and start off with NASCAR.
Check
Ooh,
this new
NASCAR.
layout, by the way. It's sick.
Check, it's sick, super sick. We got
It's so
us.
We are
swag.
sick.
We're here now. Like we could see y'all, and y'all can see us all the time now.
We
Is
can't see you.
Yeah.
We actually can't see you.
Well, either way, let's get started. Where was NASCAR at? I don't know. Where were they?
Coda.
They were at
But,
two different places.
They were at two different
Yeah,
places.
yeah, they were at two different places. We were at St. Petersburg and Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
We were there.
Yep.
Or actually, we weren't there, but NASCAR was there. NASCAR
one
was
of
there.
I
us
was
is
there.
Well, were you there? Yeah, you were there.
Yeah. Yeah, let's start off with 48 Nation. Tell us about the Circuit of the Americas experience.
Circuit of the Americas. I honestly, it's my favorite track to go to at this point. Although I have pretty horrible options of Texas Motor Speedway or Circuit of the Americas.
Yeah.
You know, Circuit of the Americas is cool and all, but like it's actually like $1 jillion to go here. The tickets are super expensive, and the like camping was outrageous. We're on a very sloped lot
Oh no.
for our RV, and it was $450 with no hookups or anything.
Oh.
So were you in turn one then?
No, I was not sitting there. But I sat on turn 12 again because that was the cheapest tickets. You had a deal on Sunday for 2 for $99. They used to call that the Daniel Suarez deal, but Suarez got booted for a superior driver.
It's the
And
Corey
now-
LaJoy deal.
It's the
Yeah, Corey LaJoy is actually the 99 driver now, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, so I love this track. It's just because of circumstances that Circuit of the Americas has, and the fact that SMI has to rent the track and everything, things are more expensive at this track than pretty much everywhere else I see. It's like, yeah, I mean, it's like Daytona 500 almost at some places. But you know what? It's fun. So, and it's actually probably the best viewing for any road course on the schedule in terms of like being able to see the whole track.
To that, yes.
Like you can see
mean,
most
yeah.
of the track, and with the way that Fox, I think if NBC or Prime covered it, I think people would have a different opinion on races watching them on TV, because there's always action going on here. Like maybe not 22 as much and 24, but like there's always passes being made and people locking it up, going 3 wide, dive bombing, off track, everything like that. And sometimes TV just doesn't see it. I mean, yeah, but yeah, I love this track. I must continue trying to go every year until I move away or something and go to a different place. But yeah, I love Circuit of the Americas.
I will back that up and say I don't think that you can find a better viewing experience at a road course when it comes to NASCAR than sitting turn 12 or turn 15 at Coda, because you can see.
Or turn
I
1.
haven't been. You just can't see as much with turn 1.
You can though.
I was going to say I haven't been since the reconstruction. So the last time I would have went was in 2023 when Tyler Reddick won the first time. So
Yeah.
I haven't been since then, and I've only sat. I tried sitting front stretch the first year, and I left after 10 laps because I was so bored, and I moved to turn 15 with some friends, and that was so much better. So if you are in the Austin area and you have some money, because this one most places I'll say, just go try it out. You definitely need a little bit more because this is a pretty expensive racetrack. But if you've got the money, I cannot recommend Coda enough. And like you were saying, that there's always a battle, especially in the stadium section. There's always a battle from like 15th to 30th. Somebody will be making a move on someone through turn 15 every single lap. So yeah, give Coda a chance if you are in the area and got a little bit of extra cash to blow.
I was actually sitting this weekend. I was sitting this right next to Todd Gillen's spotter. So yeah, he was pretty chill.
Yeah, that's neat.
Well, one takeaway
Asked him like how I asked him how far they were covering, and he said, because I'm in turn 12, he said from bridge to bridge, basically. So from S's, beginning of S's, all the way to end of stadium section.
So do they just have two spotters then, and then one covers the front half and one covers the back?
I'd assume so.
That's cool.
Okay.
I'd assume so.
Because I've always wondered that, because especially like back when we did run the full layout, people who haven't been to Coda don't realize how far is it turn 10 or I think it's turn 11. How far turn 11 is from the front stretch. It's probably a mile and a half.
Definitely
maybe?
a mile.
One great takeaway from Coda from when I went is like the festivities, like everything you got going around, the track, and all the hype to the beginning of the race. That was awesome. And the race was awesome at the beginning too, but it's just when it started, like the red flags and everything, it's kind of got, how red flag racing is. Well, there's not any racing going on. It's just paused. And then it was raining. And then I couldn't eat my burger because I dropped it. So
That's so sad.
That sounds like a
Coda
skill
seems like
issue.
an awesome track.
That
though.
sounds like a skill issue.
But we weren't just at Coda. We were at St. Pete too. We were at St. Pete.
Yeah.
St.
Yeah.
Pete. I didn't watch the race.
Yep. That's the
It went
first.
way smoother than I thought it would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had no practice in qualifying. Well, we had 5 laps of practice maximum.
Wow. That's crazy, by the way.
For the trucks. And then it got rained out for some reason. I don't know what was wrong.
No, so
why they
first
didn't.
what happened was who's that guy? Butcher in the
Yeah.
13 truck. He like smacked the wall twice and then it just started pouring.
He butchered up his truck. Pnunch. Okay, the race, I thought it was going to be a freaking disaster. But you know what? Shoo, they picked it up and put him down, and I thought it was a pretty good race.
It was. It was a good truck
Yeah.
race. Like, it wasn't bad at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
There was a lot of action going on, like, across the track. And there was a lot of wrecking, too, which kind of, it didn't make the race
Well,
bad.
I was
but
expecting like track blockers.
track block. It happened a couple times. Just a little bit.
Not really though. Like I was expecting like just pile up track is
Oh,
blocked. We got
pileups?
trucks on top of trucks.
No.
Like I was expecting like
Surfers
anarchy to go down. And it didn't.
Yeah, it didn't.
They
It
kept
was
it
just good
Pretty
racing
clean for
the truck.
for a
series.
truck rate for a truck street race. They kept it really clean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you guys
I mean,
hear what Michael Waltrip said in the booth?
What did he say?
Yeah, he said twink.
Yeah.
I don't remember that. Did he?
I don't remember exactly what he's referring to, but he's referring to a
He's
kink
talking
in
about
the road.
kinks.
But
So like
he was trying to say turn, I think, and kink at the same time. And then,
those balls.
dude, oh
He
my
said
god,
twink.
dude, he's so dumb. He said like Townsend Bell, or he was like, yeah, I don't
Townsend
think
Bell
we should say that.
was peak like Arlington polar bear in Arlington, Texas.
No, he was like trying to like, oh, we shouldn't say that, and Michael Waltrip was like, I like twink. Oh my god, dude! Like, oh my god, stop! Get this guy out of the booth now.
He probably doesn't know what that
old.
means. He doesn't know what that means.
No,
I think he does. No way he doesn't, bro.
No way.
No
he
way
does,
he
bro.
doesn't.
No way he does.
No way he doesn't. He's
I
just
mean-
doing the whole like.
Y'all did say he was old.
He no way he doesn't. He's doing like the old guy pretending not to know.
Oh boy.
He's talking
Yeah,
about
this is
Twinkies,
why I
obviously.
went on a tangent the other week about how I hate Michael Waltrip in the booth so much.
Jamie
but,
Little contributed a lot to at that race.
No, she didn't.
Exactly.
Townsend
Okay,
Bell was
the
like,
most glaring example of this was freaking Townsend Bell was like, "Whoa, he's leaking fuel," and this happens basically all the time on road courses. But for some reason, Jamie Little and Michael Waltrip were like, "Whoa, I think this is a little bit concerning." Like, no, it's not. These trucks are made to go
Actually-
left, and the fuel thing is on the inside of the truck on the track. So all the fuel goes to the outside of the truck when
You
it's
talk about like
in the
under,
banking.
like during a pit stop.
No. Like while he was
Oh.
going through right-hand corners, the fuel was like sloshing and coming out of the top
actually, I
of
didn't
the
know that.
of the thing. This happens a lot on
Thank
road
you.
course races when they top it off on fuel. I've seen it a lot on the Grand National cars.
They should know that.
But it doesn't happen really on the Cup cars, but it happens on the Xfinity and trucks quite a bit on road courses because they I don't even know why, but it's because they're made to go right or made to go left, and the fuel tank they're turning right, so some of the fuel just comes out of the nozzle because pressure, I guess.
Mm.
But anyways, he was like concerned about that. He's like, "Why is he leaking fuel?" And they had no idea. They couldn't say. Like we were just left with like an unanswered question in the audience.
And I didn't know that. So like,
Yeah,
I didn't
exactly.
know
Nobody
that.
knew
So
that.
like, that's
I didn't
you're-
know that either. I've never seen that.
Yeah,
happen.
you're making me think something normal. Like, oh man, that might cost in the race right there.
Yeah,
Like
I know. It's like a non-issue.
that's not good
Like
information to give to fans.
I've
to
seen it
viewers.
before. I've seen it before in the Riley series and the Cup series, and the commentators in those series are competent enough to know that's a normal thing. Like they'll say, "Oh, looks
Mhm.
like you might be leaking something," and then they'll just uh they're saying, "Oh, I think it was actually once in the O'Reilly series, like Kligerman or it was what's his name, the lead announcer, yeah, Alexander. He was like oh, look at like some fuel coming out, and I think Kligerman was like, oh yeah, he topped off on fuel. That just happens sometimes when fuel tank's full, and that was it. Like
Mhm.
nothing else happened from that. But
Yeah.
in this one, like all of a sudden, it's a big deal because nobody knows if this is a thing that happens. Like, oh my gosh. Like it was actually frustrating. And I'm here sitting in my RV watching this, like
Wow,
observing
hey,
these
you,
things.
Mr. Rich Guy.
Yeah, my rich RV that
In your
freaking
RV.
water pump stopped working.
Whoa, his RV.
I couldn't take a shower, and then they finally fixed it because they actually had
Stinky.
some like free service. But yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Anyways. Yeah. But anyways, like we could talk about the truck broadcast and how horrible it is
Yeah.
all the time.
You can't.
But
It's a truck race.
the race itself,
It's
it
good.
was good. It was good.
Yeah.
I think it was solidly. It was worse than Daytona, better than Atlanta in terms of racing. I
Yes,
think
sir.
that it was really, really solid race, and we had some drama at the end. You know, I don't even know what to think of Fox anymore because were they running out of fuel? Were they really close on fuel? Or was Fox
You don't
just
know.
heard someone in the back saying, "Oh, we need fuel," and all of a sudden everyone else is running out of fuel. I just can't trust Fox enough to take fuel saving seriously with them. Although
I
you know
can't
what?
trust NASCAR in general. Like, remember
Yeah.
the race last year at Iowa? They're like, oh man, might run out
Yeah.
of fuel.
Well,
And he had like
that's another
enough
thing.
fuel to
NBC
do
likes to
big
over
burnout.
dramatize fuel so much. Prime actually had a physical thing of the burn bar that told us
Didn't
how
really do
much
anything.
fuel
The burn
was
Yeah.
bar.
I think that was. I don't think that was anything. I think that was just a gimmick.
Rare
They're just
prime
using
L.
SMT data. That's all they are. That's all they're using, and they put a little algorithm into that calculated their miles per gallon. That's all they did with that. Which is way better than just saying, "Oh, the crew chiefs are saying," because the crew chiefs can hear each other on the radio, so they don't want to give everything out. So you know what? Oh well. But yeah, I think that race was really fun. I picked Lane Riggs to win, pretty sure.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. I mean, he was pretty much the best truck. I'm so surprised though. Like Ben Rhodes is showing out this year so far. I thought he fell off so bad last year, and all of a sudden he's right back where he was. Honestly, I mean, he's right up at the front. He was definitely probably like second or third best truck there. Ty Majeski and him were battling it out, both teammates. I don't know.
They
Maybe Matt
were.
Crafton being gone has like allowed them to actually get valid information at this point. But yeah, I thought it was an 8 out of 10 race.
I
Really
thought it was
good.
a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, me too. I
It
put
was
I 7 out of 10
good.
too. Yeah, it was good. Like
Not,
for the
nothing to complain about, really. Like, it
Yeah.
was nothing to give a huge amount of praise for, but also nothing I can really complain about.
Yeah.
Besides the coverage, but nothing I can do about that. That's
Yeah.
not a track problem. That's a Fox problem.
Yeah, but the race for the first St. Pete race and like
It was good.
yeah, it was good. I love the racing and the pit strategy. Obviously, that makes it even more fun. And who was it at the end who sent it to the wall? Was it
That's
Majeski?
I think Majeski.
Yeah, Majeski
Majeski,
just
yeah.
like just smashed the wall. It
Yeah, I
was
thought the
fun.
racetrack worked really well too.
Yeah, especially for trucks. Wasn't bad at all.
A lot of good passing zones
So
for them.
what are the point
specifically.
standings now for the trucks?
I can pull it up. I think
We're only 3 races in, dog.
hey, it's actually worth talking about it.
Yeah.
Smith still has the lead, looks like.
Yeah,
Oh, Chandler.
Chandler Smith.
It's my goat.
Yeah, Chandler Smith still got the lead by 34 points over Ben Rhodes, who's now moved up to second. Gio Ruggiero's fallen 2
Didn't
spots to fourth.
Ben Rhodes won the first two? Wait, he won a stage though, right? Ben Rhodes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think so. That sounds right.
Yeah, Ben Rhodes has the most laps led this year at 93 out of full-time
Damn.
drivers. So he had a good, really good race at Atlanta and stuff like that. Yeah, and Lane Riggs with that win, I think he crashed out or had incidents at both Daytona and Atlanta. So with that win, he moved up 18 spots in the points to fifth. Only 56 points back now.
Ooh.
It's actually perfect how much points these wins give you because it's very meaningful to win still, but you're not locked in by any means. I mean, but it's really good.
Thank you, NASCAR.
Yeah. Yeah.
Moving
Is the
on.
cutoff at 10 for trucks?
Huh?
10 or 12?
10,
I
yeah.
think 10.
10,
Right
okay.
now, Justin Haley is holding that spot.
By 1 point over
By 1
teammate.
point over Brendan Queen.
Oh shit.
And yeah, I thought some of the
Come on,
people that
Brennan.
raced in this truck race too, like Dario Franchini and James Hinchcliffe, I thought they were really fun to watch.
Yeah.
Who else was it? Colin Brown, yeah. Colin Brown got, I think, Ram's best finish so far of 9th, or he was the top finishing Ram of that race. In his first race since a while in Truck Series. Yeah, 2009. Quite a long time. He did pretty good. So yeah, that's all I have to say.
Yep, it's time to move on to the O'Reilly Series at COTA. Actually, at COTA this time.
Yep.
Are we going to talk about it? Can we jump right in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jump right into the big thing.
Do it. Whatever you want, Tate.
Corey Day, bro. He wrecked my other current GOAT, Connor Zilisch. Like, how much do you have to realize? Like, he might not be him. He might not be him. This is his second year, and he's still doing this. Like, I get it. Wasn't last year, like, wasn't that a part-time car?
Yeah.
It
Like-
was kind of an all-star car.
It was, but then he's like not great last year. So far this year, sure, I guess his results are good. Ends justify the means, but the means are doing horrible, terrible driving. Like, it's crazy. Like when someone does this kind of stuff, like you build a reputation for just being a goober behind the wheel. Stop being a goober. Corey Day, you are not like, you're trying to be like this Carson Hocevar guy, but here's the thing. Carson Hocevar doesn't care, and he's fun, and he's cool. You're not cool. You're not.
I think
Yeah.
the
All right.
big difference between Hocevar and Day, like you were saying, there was when I see Hocevar do something like he did at Atlanta,
That's, like,
there's always
ballsy.
like it's well, like with the Atlanta deal, that was with 2 to go. Like that's an overtime
Yeah.
restart. It's go time. And a couple
And that
like
wasn't for
last
the
year
win, what
when he
Corey
dumped
Day did.
Blaney at Atlanta, that was like what 30 to go or something. Like it's still
that was
late in the
14 to go.
race. 14, yeah, it was late in the race. I know that much. And it's like he's making a move for the lead. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't he have the inside on Zilisch? Weren't they heading into turn 2?
They were, and he just went in too deep.
Yeah, I just there was no need to dump Zilisch. He was more than likely just going to pass him.
Wasn't it for
And he
like
wasn't even
fifth?
in the inside. Zilisch was passing him, and
Zilisch was
Zilisch
passing
went
him,
around
okay.
the outside and just
They tried to do like
He basically
cross-
cleared him.
Zilisch was on the outside, is what I'm saying. Like
yeah. But he was
they had the preferred
clear.
line. It's not like it's not like he was trying to force it there. Like he was there and he had the preferred line. With Hocevar's, I think he's just racing really hard and he oversteps it sometimes. And I think he knows, hey, I'm going to overstep it, and if I can live with it, then that's all that matters. Whereas with Day, it's like it seems like he's trying to race well, and it's just he doesn't know the limits, or he doesn't know the boundaries of his car, because I don't think anybody thinks that was intentional. That wasn't intentional, but
It
it's
wasn't.
a really bad
was just a
mistake.
bad
It's a
move.
very, very
Mhm.
bad mistake, and I don't think he's like a host of our type that's like, I don't care if I wreck somebody, I'm gonna make this move. Day doesn't think
Like
that.
Hocevar isn't trying to wreck people, but it's like not. It's not really stupid mistakes that he's making. It's
No,
just
he's not
him,
making
like,
mistakes. He is making a move with the intention of, I'm going to pass this person or I'm going to wreck them and also pass them at the same time. I don't think he cares, and I think he knows, hey, I might have something coming back towards me, but if I can win this race because of this one move and I finish 30th a couple of weeks down the
Worth
road
it.
because they get back to me, I can live with that. And I don't think that's Day's mentality. I just think he's making dumb mistakes behind the wheel, which again, like these are mistakes. These aren't intentional. I know I keep hammering that fact, but at what point, do we see enough? I know we're only 3 races into the season, but again, he did the same thing last year in several races. How many more times is he going to make mistakes? And sure, he's getting results, but I think with Hocevar, he probably doesn't get results with some of the mistakes he made. Whether or not Day wrecks Connor Zilisch today, he's finishing 5th. They're like that.
Yeah.
That doesn't affect his position at all. So I think Hendrick needs to have the talk that he had with Chastain, with Day, and kind of nail it in his head that you're tearing up other people's race cars. Sooner or later, you're going to tear up a race car, or somebody else is going to tear up your race car. And I don't know. I don't know what it has to get through.
Get ready
that-
to learn dirt, buddy.
He learns dirt, and
Well, get
He's
ready
good
to
at
that
it.
start
might be
speaking
just the
dirt
end all be
again.
all. Just I don't think every sprint car driver needs to come over and run NASCAR. I don't think they do.
They make
But he's
JJ,
not
you're-
talentless.
$1
Like he's
million
not
on dirt.
talentless. Like he
No,
has
he is.
talent.
No, he is. Again, he's finished top 5 the last 2 races. There's no doubt in my mind. He's fast. It's just
He
I don't know.
basically
I think
finished.
So
I
many
think we see the
mistakes.
same thing. We see the same thing out of Kyle Larson a lot.
I mean,
where they
Corey
just
Day
lose
basically
their head.
ran. He ran about as well as William Byron did last year in this car, which was like top 5. So I mean, he
But
wasn't
Byron
like
won a
slow or
race.
anything. Byron won the race last year? No, he didn't.
He won a race. He won at Charlotte.
Yeah, but he didn't win this one.
Yeah.
He got
did.
second last year.
Mhm.
I
I
think
said he won
before too
a
long,
race.
people are gonna. Granted, I think wrecking. If you're gonna wreck someone, you probably Connor Zilisch is probably the best pick because Zilisch isn't running much O'Reilly this year, and I don't think Zilisch
He
cares
ain't
that
gonna do a
much
thing
to-
about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think
Zilisch was
I don't
like,
think that one.
I
I don't think he's gonna.
Zilisch
care
just
too
said
much
in
about that
his
one.
post race interview, he just said they throw him off the deep end because you know what? He's right. They actually did throw him off the deep end. He has like 5 or something truck starts and like less than that in ARCA too. I mean,
Mhm.
he hasn't actually gotten the proper time in a stock car to actually be good. You know, work on racecraft. He has speed. He doesn't have racecraft at all right now. And that's something that you learn when you come up through the stock car system.
Yeah, but
And
like,
he just didn't get
I'm
that.
sorry,
So
but if you get thrown into the deep end, you better swim. Like
Yeah.
you can't. Like I think it's kind
I'd
of.
say he's swimming right now. Again, I
he
mean,
is swimming,
where
but
he's
he's
he in
drowning
He's
points?
swimming, but he's dragging everybody
Yeah,
down.
he's-
They're all gonna drown.
Where is he in points? He's probably about what 8th in points
He's
right now.
eighth right
eighth?
now.
Hey, good guess. I mean, we're 3 races in, 2 of them are plate race, but back-to-back top 5s. I mean,
Yeah.
But it is
Well,
the
once
race be
again-
damned. He's getting results.
Once again, Connor Zilisch robbed, but yeah.
once again.
Twice this
What
week.
a race for Connor Zilisch. What a weekend for Connor Zilisch, honestly.
True.
That O'Reilly race, he started well. I mean, SVG was pretty much toying with him in that first stage, but I think they were both kind of just riding, honestly. And SVG just decided, well, I'm gonna pass him now because I want to get in front of him on the pit stop. And both of them were going like half speed anyways, so they kind of just like when SVG went, it was kind of like when they went that first year that they did fuel saving at Daytona. Like they just kind of caught him off guard and he just passed him like that. Because like Zilisch wasn't any slower than SVG and SVG wasn't slower than Zilisch. It was just they weren't going all out that whole time. But yeah. Zilisch after that broke a brake rotor, replaced it, drove back up through the field, and got wrecked. You know what? He wasn't going to win that race anyways, but it would have been nice to at least see top 3. But things don't go the way they do sometimes.
They really don't. They really don't.
Speaking of that, we had Brent Cruz making his first start. He did
He did really
pretty
good.
darn good. He
Yes.
wasn't like race winning the whole time. I think Toyota in general just is not very fast this year. Or those junior motorsports cars are just insane. But he was just like 3rd. Straight up 3rd.
That's
like
awesome.
Austin Hill
that's a
Austin
great
Hill is
run.
kind of like
yeah,
4th.
it really is.
But yeah.
Like his debut finished like top 5. That's really good.
Yeah.
I think that we're definitely becoming. I don't know what the word. I don't think spoiled is the quite the word, but to where we look at a 17-year-old kid who runs top 5 at a road course with 2 of the best road course racers ever in Grand National history, and we say, yeah, he had an all right run. He's
No,
17
that's
and he just finished top 5.
He,
That's
he
an
No,
did
that's what I
really
was saying.
good. Like that.
he should be very proud of himself, and
He deserves a
we
lot
have
of
a
praise for that
star in
run.
the making. I think
Yeah. Well,
I
that's what I'm
I
saying. I think
I
his
think we
car
should
wasn't
always
capable of him winning.
yeah, I think we should always take Arco with a grain of salt. I wouldn't say I was doubting Brent Cruz. I was not doubting him, but I was just concerned. Not I don't think concerned is the word either, but
Like
I
you're a little
wasn't
skeptical.
high. I wasn't very high on him. I wanted to see, him race in Grand National before I truly got a scale, and he's legit. Brent Cruz is going to be fun to watch over the next 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, I mean, he did the Roval race in the Truck Series last year, and
Yeah,
he was
he could have won that.
comfortably the second place truck behind Heim. And yeah, I mean, he's
Like
definitely
he's
gonna be a
a
thing.
really good driver.
Yeah.
We have a lot of young stars in the making. Like,
Yeah, we are. No, we are actually like spoiled right now.
yes.
Like
'cause-
imagine NASCAR in like 2028, like
Mhm.
at like Watkins Glen, SVG versus Zilisch versus Brent Cruz 3-way for the lead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the
Versus
issue.
Corey
That would
Heim.
feed generations. And Carson Quapple is in there and he wins.
That's-
Truth nuke. Truth nuke.
True,
yeah,
true.
I mean, that 19 car was just, he was close but no cigar, basically. I mean, not much you can do against two junior motorsports, pretty much top road racers in the entire world right now, both Shane and Connor Zilisch. I think if you put them,
Like
I
top
think
20.
if you put Alex Palou, Shane Van Gisbergen, and Connor Zilisch and Max Verstappen in a sports car, they would win.
They would win.
They would win. Like that, no competition. You could have anyone else race against them. They would win
That's like
pretty
a
much every
kind
time.
of a realistic lineup, I feel like.
I feel like
Like,
it.
like that could happen. I feel like there three
Yeah.
of the four of them are Red Bull drivers.
Yeah, 3 of the 4. You never know.
That's coming. Rolex 24, 2027.
You got to remember,
The Red Bull Cadillac.
Max drives a Ford.
He does right now, but
Oh,
he
he's gonna
also
be
said that
out in a year.
he's also doubted his existence in Formula One.
I don't see him sticking around for long. But then again, I didn't see Kyle Larson
He's
making
gonna
it to
retire
20
this year. 2027 Rolex 24. Watch out
I
for
didn't
the
see
Verstappen.
Kyle
Zilisch,
Larson sticking around in
Gisbergen car.
NASCAR to the turn of the decade, and now he's signed on through 2031. So I was wrong
Yeah.
about that, but I didn't see either of them sticking around for much longer. So
Yeah.
it's definitely going to be dependent upon how this year goes. But yeah, back to O'Reilly.
O'Reilly.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few different incidents in the race. That German guy or whatever, I don't know if he's German or not, but he lost his brakes in turn 1. I didn't see it, to be honest. I just saw the dust after. He spun out. I think that's the first time someone's actually like lost their brakes into turn 1 at Circuit of the Americas since NASCAR started coming here. So
Someone lost
nice
their
to
wheels.
see. Huh?
Whoever last year in the 7 was it Andretti lost his wheels in the truck?
That was like
Yeah.
20. That was 23, and that was
that
in
23?
turn 11.
That wasn't in
Yeah.
turn 11. Was it actually in turn 11?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because I didn't see it.
Fair.
This was the best
Yeah,
race of the weekend.
watch.
This one, the O'Reilly.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
For the
It's a
NASCAR,
truck
yes,
race.
it was.
I
You're saying the truck race
No.
was better than the O'Reilly race?
100%. I was literally at this race, man. Like I saw everything that was happening. There was less battles. Like everyone was getting strung out. I mean, it would have been more fun if Zilisch didn't get mechanical failure, but like SVG just had this race on lock. after that happened. Like he was just playing with everyone. He was kind of playing with Zilisch too, but like
But behind that, it was awesome. Like, it was.
wasn't that much. Like there was battles, but there was just battles. Like in the cup race, there was way more battles than in
Yeah.
the O'Reilly race. I mean, people were just. I felt like they got strung out way more in this race. I mean, it wasn't a bad race by any means, but it was just like typical Coda. I feel like just people road racing. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how else to put it. I just thought it was a solid 6 out of 10, basically. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of fun watching Shane be able to just make those passes that he did. The one with Sam Mayer and Brett Cruz, I think, in the carousel. And then,
Yeah, turn one.
but like, it was kind of anticlimactic because I could see it coming. I was like, oh, Shane's just gonna blow right by him when he gets the chance.
Yeah, you did.
Because he was just so much faster than everyone else.
Yeah.
But you know, on
Carson
TV you can't really
Corporal,
tell his
man.
speed as much, so I get that.
Let me tell you, he was doing pretty good. Better. I know it's an ARM prepared car, but he was doing better than 91 that I thought he did. And then he crashed.
Yeah. I didn't even see that either. Like I like so there's this stupid ass like camera thing that's right in the way of that tire barrier. I don't know why it's on the inside of the track. It should be on the outside of the track. But it's on the inside of the track, so it blocks my view. Just enough so that like there's bars and stuff right in the way of that tire barrier. I couldn't see a car there. It was just a blue dot, and I thought it was the sign. I was like, oh wait, where did Carson Koppel go? Where'd Sam Mayer go?
Was also the Caruth, Roger Caruth.
Yeah, Caruth. I did end up seeing Caruth over there and got a video of him stopped, but yeah, I don't know why they got so much sponsor banners in that freaking corner. Cameras.
Yeah, your money's worth.
Did you wear your I'm
Yeah, but
48
like
Nation shirt?
no.
You should.
I only have a sweatshirt and it was like 90
Everybody would
degrees.
have recognized you, dude.
For real. They would have been like 48 Nation.
I didn't
Oh,
even
it's
see Eric
48
Estep.
Nation. They would have done like the soy jack point, like
I didn't even see Eric Estep because he's such a pleb now. He's got a
Oh, he's
stay
a-
in his suite.
I want a sweet.
Me.
Oh, he has a sweet.
Oi, I got my suite. Oh.
I am in a suite right now. My wonderful suite. I like to drink champagne and piss.
Eric Estep slander.
I think he said he watched the race from the media center with just having Connor Zilich's feed on his HBO Max, which valid.
He's too good.
Zilich
for
was literally
common
half the
men
show
now.
on Sunday, but
He was. He was. Did you see on Twitter the 18-minute long video of him passing people?
no. But I watched it. I lived it. I lived it.
He passed 70 cars in total on Sunday.
It was actually
18
50.
minutes.
50.
Oh, it was
He
50?
is the future
Yeah.
GOAT. Luke, I want you to shut up about us being too hard on him. We are not.
I'm not.
He is ready. He can do it.
So are we good at giving our rankings and jumping to Cup then? Because I mean,
Yeah, I mean
Sure.
that's all I have to say
Yeah.
really. Austin Hill still has a points lead by 28 points now over his teammate Jesse Love. Seems like there's a lot of teammate up at the top of the points. Also, one more thing I want to mention. There was one Ford in this race. One.
I did want to bring that up. Well, we're
I
talking
don't
about
know
like
what the hell has happened with Ford, but
we're talking
Tyler
about
Gonzalez.
like the what do you call it? Like the Rising Stars.
Yeah.
I
Rising
am
Stars.
concerned for Ford.
Uh-oh.
I'm not, because
Yeah,
I don't like.
Yeah.
I just well, I mean, you got so many Toyota guys, and I'm sure what's gonna happen is some of those Toyota guys aren't gonna find a home where they want, and they'll jump ship
They will.
to to RFK to Penske.
Chevy
to-
just has the market right now. I mean, they've got the most Cup cars. They had like 30
do.
cars in this race.
The thing with Chevy though is, the light at the end of the tunnel, if you're
Is
a Chevy
Hendrick.
driver, is Hendrick Motorsports, and
That's
this
it.
lineup has not changed since 2020.
I know.
This-
They're not changing it
2021.
anytime soon either.
And they're
Like,
not changing it anytime soon. If there's one thing that's going to change, it's going to be Alex Bowman. But
but he's not changing. Like, there's no
Kyle
way
Larson,
they're gonna make
is
Bowman
locked in
get
through
out.
2021.
31.
Rick
Sorry.
Hendrick treats William Byron like his son, and
Do you know the
if
conspiracy?
Chase Elliott is going to retire with this team,
Yeah.
Tell us the
unless something
conspiracy.
catastrophic happens.
It's a conspiracy on Twitter that William Byron is Ricky Hendrick's son. Because I guess they kind of look like each other.
Yeah, okay, man. Whatever you say.
That's it.
Whatever you say, Grandma, let's get you to bed.
So let's give our ratings
Yeah.
for the O'Reilly race.
6 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
I didn't watch it.
I thought it was
That's
an
so
8 out of
cool.
10. Like, I don't know what y'all are talking about. I really liked it.
I think you just like the
There's another-
CW booth.
It's just a perfectly okay race.
You're
Yeah,
right.
it was a
Maybe it
perfectly
is the
okay race.
CW booth. Maybe it is. The
We
CW
need-
booth.
This is the thing. Like, people hate on Coda for no reason sometimes. They're like,
People
ah,
just hate on road courses.
yeah. I don't know, bro. Like, I saw some stupid
Coda's
ass
alright.
tweets like, maybe we should change Coda and give another road course a spot. Like, people hate on this course. Like, I think
Which
Michael
one?
Marutz doesn't
Which
like this
one?
course.
Moonhead
Coda.
was talking crap as usual.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Like, this, I think this track is like, honestly, I think this track, out of all the series and everything that goes to this racetrack, NASCAR race is the best here. And I'm gonna stay by that, die on that hill.
I would say it's a half step down from Watkins Glen.
No, I'm just saying all the series that
Road
that race at
America.
Circuit of the Americas, Formula One, WC, MotoGP, NASCAR race is the best out of all those series at Circuit of the Americas. Just because Formula One is Formula One.
Thank you.
That's some
Thank you,
claps.
very
For,
But yeah,
some claps right there.
like, I don't know. I think Circuit of the Americas needs NASCAR, and I think NASCAR needs Circuit of the Americas because that crowd was nice and large. They were hype.
It
Yeah,
looked, it looked jammed. It looked
It was.
It
absolutely
looks pretty
packed.
crowded.
They had to stop letting people park in the big parking lot because it got full.
That part, like in front of the front stretch.
No, it was the one over by turn 12. That's the big one over there.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
But like, yeah, I mean, people. The thing is Austin is like California, so people like assume the race. They show up to the race like they're going to a basketball game, basically, or a football
they're,
game.
Like their first race usually.
Yeah, I know. They show up way too late, basically. So like everyone was getting there 15 minutes before the race started, and
Me.
there was people walking in still by the time people were already leaving. I don't know, man. Like, that's the most LA thing I've ever seen. But yeah, I think NASCAR just needs to do a better job with these races that are in markets that aren't hardcore fans, because the hardcore fans know to get there early, but Coda is not a Darlington or a Charlotte. It's Austin, and Austin is a bunch of people that like F1 and,
Mhm.
the Texans. I mean, not the Texans, the
Not
Longhorns
NASCAR fans.
and stuff like that. And, they just don't know they just don't know the rules of being at a race. And I think if they did a lot better job of communicating, maybe putting on the ticket when the gates open, something like that, just to feed the mind in, because gates open for a baseball game like 45 minutes before. I don't know how much. I have never been to an NFL game before, so I don't know how long they open.
I
And
don't
that.
remember.
But like NASCAR is way different. The gates open like 5 hours before the race starts, minimum. So
Yeah.
I just think if they did a better job of communicating when you should be there, because they say get there early, but every sport says that. So I don't know. I think it would be a lot better if they just figured something out like that. Because eventually the fans will figure out, because they'll go here every year, and there's about 60,000 people that get there every year. But I haven't sat next to the same person every time, and I had the same tickets for 3 straight years. And at Texas Motor Speedway, I had the same tickets for 3 different years, and I sat next to the same guys. So I don't know, like it doesn't have that loyalty yet. It has people move around quite a bit based off their finances and whatnot. And I
Like
mean,
so-
general admission tickets aren't even bad. That's the thing. Like they're good seats, pretty much, for
so-
casuals.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
talk about that Cup Series
Okay.
race, guys.
Connor Zilisch stole the show.
He really did.
Yeah. I mean, if you watch my 38-minute video this year, it went down a few minutes because it wasn't a 9 out of 10 race like last year. But if you watch my video, half the clips are just Connor Zilisch making passes, and the other half is pretty much pit stops, Tyler Reddick winning, and stuff like that. But you know, that race was just, I think it was quintessential NASCAR Gen 7 road course racing. Like it was just like that's
Good.
how what you expect
Cut
from
and
a road
dry.
course race in Gen 7. I mean, tire management was a thing, clean air was a thing. You could make passes.
This is
It was just
good.
tough.
This is the good parts of like next gen road course racing.
And it mattered where you started. It mattered where you put on tires. I mean, I thought it was a solid race. Zilisch was robbed, of course, but I'm over that. I was so mad in person. Cause I just knew it was gonna happen too. Like I didn't want to caution, even though he probably had a better chance technically of winning with the caution. I just knew that he was going to, get spun or just lose a bunch of positions on a restart and be out of contention for a win if they had a caution. And of course, it was his damn teammate too that brought out the yellow with just a bad pit stop. I mean, the Trackhouse guys, I feel like their pit stops haven't been that great this year. Like, Zilisch lost spots on pit road. I think Chastain lost like 5 spots on that first stop. I think SVG was the only guy that really didn't lose any spots. So something happened with the Trackhouse pit crews this year. But
Yeah, they're usually good. Or
oh well, yeah.
It definitely
Maybe
seems
they're
like
just off.
most track house issues are from the shop, whether it's the car or the pit crew. I don't think there's much you can point at right now with the drivers.
No, I think their driver
Yeah.
lineup, the Trackhouse
got
driver lineup,
incredible
is
line.
either the best driver lineup in the Cup Series or going to be the best driver lineup.
I
in the
think
Cup
going
Series.
to.
Yeah.
I still don't think SVG is ever going to be a top tier talent. I think he'll be decent.
Outside
I don't think he'll
courses.
be. I think he'll be, maybe win an oval once every 2-3 years if he lasts that long. And then obviously a prodigy at the road courses. Zilisch, I still think is about a year or 2 away. Unlike y'all, I'm pumping the brakes on Zilisch. We still have only
Car
seen him.
fun.
Yeah, we still have only seen 6 Cup Series races for Connor Zilisch. Just
And he's
keep
done
that
and
in
he's
amazing.
done. And he's done really
and
good.
he's
Like
doing very good. He's also like 30th in points right now, so he's probably
He's
lower
got-
than that actually.
But
Womp,
his
womp,
racing
womp,
is
womp.
good. His racing
his
is
That's
race
fun.
only
craft is
because
good.
No, he's fast. but
he's only 30th in points because he's
he's
had
30th
probably
in
the
points.
worst
I'm
luck
2
this
for
year.
2 on that today.
His luck, man. His luck.
He's 30. He's
Here's the
32nd in
thing:
points.
you can talk about luck you want. You create your own luck by qualifying 30th or wherever you did. That's half the
True.
battle right
It's
there.
not his fault he got
He
wrecked,
was-
So
and he had
yes,
to come back
did he
to the
pass?
front. And
It is his fault he got wrecked. Don't start in
No,
the
it's
back.
not. He was in the front. He was in the front when he got wrecked.
Yeah, the second time he got wrecked.
He was.
So why are you saying that it's his fault for
I'm-
being in the back?
I'm
Because
not
he was in the
saying that-
front.
No, the second time was that was not his fault. But the
That
first
means
time,
he
the
was good
first
enough to
time
make
he
his
was
way
in
to the
eighth.
front.
The first time
Luke,
he was in eighth.
You're just a hater. You're a hater. You're a hater. You hate Connor Zilisch, and every day you pray for his downfall.
I'm a Connor Zilisch fan. I'm just
Literally,
No, you're a
literally
hater.
when the first time he got wrecked, he was in eighth, and then
I guess I thought he was
Suarez
further
ended up
back than that.
Suarez ended up like in the top 3 after that. So if Zilisch didn't
it
get
was an
wrecked there,
accident.
he would have probably been top 5 the whole race, if not leading at some point.
I thought he was further back. That's my fault.
No, he was not.
Reddick
Yeah,
was
it is.
really
He
good.
drove himself up.
I don't know about leading.
The first stage, he really wasn't. I didn't think he was gonna be as good, but he got up to 14th, and then he flipped the stage, and some other people didn't, including his Trackhouse teammates. So he got up to 8th. But yeah, he went from 25th to 14th in that first stage, and I didn't even think he had like a standout car or anything. He was battling Kyle Busch for a bit, lost some time. I thought Kyle Busch was going to be more of a factor, and he kind of was, but he just wasn't. He was like one step off.
Oh, he was a factor, all right.
Yeah. But yeah, he was just like one step
Flipping his
off.
Stage.
But yeah, Zilisch just, I don't know, man. The second stage was even a wash for him after he got wrecked from Suarez, because he had flat spotted tires. I mean, he was keeping up with Chase Elliott. I don't know what the hell was wrong with Chase Elliott in that stage, but Elliott was really slow in the second stage as well.
I think it was
I don't
just
know.
Elliott. I don't think he ever had a downright good car.
No,
I mean, he
where did he
played
even
the
finish?
strategy. He finished.
Yeah.
He finished 6th because he played the strategy really well.
Yeah,
There
he
was a
hit for
clip
tires at
posted
the
on-
end there.
Yeah, there was a clip posted on Twitter, and he pit as soon as Chastain lost.
He
the
had
wheel.
Ooh,
he had a
So-
really
Goated.
really bad. He had a really bad long run car. Like in the first stage, he fell off so fast. I mean, he was definitely the fastest falling car in the top bunch. And I thought Reddick was falling off a lot in that first stage too, but then he obviously just voodoo magic or something.
I
But-
think it was more he was saving his stuff rather than anything, because it sure
I
seemed
don't
like
know,
Briscoe
man.
was the one who fell off.
Yeah, Briscoe.
Speaking of
I didn't
Briscoe, ooh,
even in his practice and stuff. I never saw anything special out of him, because Blaney in practice went and got by and passed and drove off to like 7 seconds in front of him. So I never even thought Briscoe was even going to qualify well, and then he ended up qualifying well, and I was like, oh, maybe he'll stay up front for a bit.
He did.
And he just had the best resource of the day. That's all he had. So he got some clean air at the beginning and then just held it, and that's what kept him from falling back. But once he got behind everyone, he just dropped like a rock too.
I mean, not really. I mean, he was third when his
yeah,
his tire.
but he was
infused after,
third,
but
8 seconds back.
still
Like
third.
everyone
I
is
mean,
strung out by then. So yeah, I mean, SVG was like a half step off. I mean, Zilisch had the car to beat Reddick. He just didn't have the positioning. Unfortunately. And everyone else, like a lot of people, Kyle Larson, he was very up and down. I think it depended on how he treated his tires at the beginning of runs, because he would be pretty fast, and then I'd see him make a pass or something that he like went deep or just tried something Kyle Larson-esque basically, and he'd heat his tires up too much and then just be mid after that. He'd pass someone, lose a spot to someone else, and yeah, I don't know, but the Trackhouse guys all had like cars that were capable, and Blaney had car that was really good. He just never got the clean air, honestly. I think
He was
that's what
good,
I
though,
think
killed him in
I
the
think
end.
if Reddick made one mistake in stage 3 when Blaney was chasing him down, I think if he made one mistake, I think Ryan Blaney wins this race. Because I think
Yeah.
Blaney had the better car. He just could never, with this
Yeah.
car, it just dirty air. He
He
could
just
never
wasn't.
find his way
He just
around
wasn't.
Reddick. And I think that's where this layout suffers is we don't have a long straightaway where you can, have a good corner set up for a long straightaway and
We have
dive
one
into a
long
pass.
straightaway.
And
We
it's
have
not
one
really
long
that long
straightaway.
either. It's
Yeah, and
it's a
that's the thing is every other road course race, I think we have at least 2 pretty long, decent straightaways.
No,
not
the
Sonoma.
roll.
Not Sonoma.
Yeah,
Roll,
Sonoma's
but that's
doesn't even
Toronto.
have one, so. But like pretty much every other road course race except for Sonoma has 2 good opportunities for passing. And with this short layout, I mean, if you're Shane Van Gisbergen and Connor Zilisch, that new corner is your passing zone, but nobody else was doing
Yeah.
that. Like, and literally no one else was doing that. And Shane and Connor Zilisch were just doing it like they were standing still. I don't know how they got through that corner with the tire pack, but they would genuinely look like they were going 20 miles an hour faster than someone and just shove it in on the inside. It was pretty fantastic to watch both of them do that in both the O'Reilly and Cup race. But Shane was already up at front, so I never got to see him do it much. It's just Zilisch had to pass everyone twice. So I did get to see him do that a lot. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Someone's got to figure something out in that corner. But yeah, turn 12 is so nerfed now. Like nobody really does anything in that corner anymore because you're
Again,
not going fast enough.
with the long straightaway. I
Yeah.
still I think that it helped last year, but I still think that the long layout of Coda is always going to be better.
I think a good compromise would be if they want to keep these stupid ass stage cautions. Long layout, short layout for cautions. Like
Yeah.
NASCAR never do that.
they would never, but the long layout is just so much more aura. Like going up the hill in the backstretch, jumping over that
Not that
bump
hair.
on the top of
Remember
the
the
hill.
truck race? They went 3 wide in there.
Oh yeah. Turn 11 is such an amazing corner. Downhill. It's the exact opposite of turn 1 basically. But yeah, I mean,
And then you get
it's
the
too
much
bad.
better setup for 12 as well. But
Yeah. And the backstretch,
I mean, I get it. They
like,
want the shorter layout, but I'll always be a homer for original Coda.
until you've been to Circuit of the Americas, you don't know how much elevation there is on the backstretch. It is a wave. Like it is up, down into turn 11 or turn 12. It's quite an experience. I bet it's really fun to drive. And I'm sure I'm sure MotoGP is probably so scary in those motorcycles because there's like genuine hills and valleys on that backstretch, and that's why they had so much issues in the rain, is because of that. But can't do anything about that now.
Yeah.
I think this track would actually race so well in the rain now with the short layout. I think it would be so fun, but it's in February, and February is like the driest month in Texas, I'm pretty sure. So
Which is why it's where it is.
Yeah, I wish it was in May. Like the grass is so green, they got blue bonnets and everything.
And it's 110 degrees outside.
But it's not though, because it just rained. The cold front came through.
Yeah,
That's
it
usually
just
what happens.
rained and then it's really humid.
Oh well. Shucks. You're outside enjoying nature.
No.
Anyways,
just a
we haven't even
Texas
talked
problem.
about Tyler Reddick winning 3 races in a row. to start the
Luke,
year.
what do you think about that?
It's impressive. But I mean, I think even with all the pressure of being like, okay, we can, we have the opportunity to, go out and do something that's never been done before, and then he sits on the pole. I think this was the easiest win by far. If you look at Tyler Reddick, he's never qualified worse than 4th at COTA.
Yeah, we said
He's
this.
never
We
finished
said this
worse
last week.
than
Yeah.
9th at COTA.
Yeah.
He is
I had him
the
in my ones
best-
to watch.
He is the best COTA race car driver of all time. A NASCAR driver of all time. And I don't think that changes. Obviously, he's the first person to win there twice. Best average finish by far. I think this puts him at like a 6 average finish. I'd have to do the math on that. But Tyler Reddick is. I don't think that you should be that surprised that Reddick won this race. Is it impressive? Absolutely, it's impressive. But
It is.
I genuinely think this was the least surprising of the 3 races.
I just
By
think
Luke, you're
far.
just
I
a
think
hater.
I'm
He's
giving
right.
him props.
He's right. I agree.
I'm saying he's the best road course racer at COTA. That's not me coping or anything. That's saying he's very good at this racetrack, and I'm not surprised he won. I know I didn't pick him to win here, but I picked him in another place to win.
I think it was most surprising to not that he won, it was the fact that he never made a mistake the whole race.
Yeah.
Like he
Locked in.
never
You
locked the
just drove
tire up.
away.
Locked in versus
He
Geek.
never did anything wrong. Like everyone else was pressured behind him. Everyone else was pushing it. He just looked like he was on Sunday drive. Like he was just out there hitting every apex, not sliding the car, taking his time. When he got past in the first stage, he didn't look panicked or anything. He just kind of like sat there and, got some. He didn't even ask for adjustments on that first stop. He was like, I think this car is pretty good. And he found a way to get better just with the way this car was.
Dude, he was an AI.
It's
He was
pretty-
like AI.
Pretty crazy.
He's
Automated.
like
Yeah, I
AI,
guess.
perfect in every way.
I know. It's that Michael Jordan money, bro. The Michael Jordan
He's
money.
like Grok.
By the way, I was wrong. It's 4. He has an average finish of 4 COTA.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. And also on that, Alex Bowman breaks his streak of finishing top 10 in every race at Circuit of the Americas and has the absolute worst start you could ever have to a NASCAR season.
He had to
He
leave
is
his car.
He's sitting now last in points with 23 points. Ouch.
I think he might be
And
out
this is
this
just-
year if he doesn't get better.
I mean, I don't know, man. He's already in a deep hole. That's for sure.
What's his contract say?
I like how we spent like 10 minutes talking about like how amazing Connor Zilisch is, and he has
Glaze.
14 more points than Alex Bowman does right now.
Okay, but that was
Yeah,
because
well,
his race.
Village
Keep
got
on
wrecked
yapping,
I'm just
buddy.
saying.
5
like-
times this year.
But
Okay.
that's what you sound like.
I'm just saying, like, I
But-
mean,
but- but- but-
I'm not
but-
I like Connor Zilisch way more than I like
No,
Alex
you don't.
Bowman, but how many?
Listen.
never
You
mind.
mean Mike
Listen,
Snyder?
listen. Last year in the Xfinity series, Connor Zilisch, pretty sure he crashed at Daytona or something like that. And then at Circuit of the Americas, he had a speeding penalty, went to the back, actually won the race, but he could have not won. But I'm saying he had bad luck to beginning this year. He had a speeding penalty at Las Vegas too, ended a top 5 effort. What I'm saying is he started the year off like, oh, he's a rookie, he's slow. I mean, he's gonna get into it eventually. Don't think he's gonna win. Then he rattled off the best ever consecutive top 5 streak in the Xfinity Series history. So, like
Again,
at
I'm
this
not
point,
doubting he has talent. It's just
I'm not either.
We're writing
I'm-
off Alex Bowman in a Hendrick car, but we're gonna spend 10 minutes talking.
We're
about
not
Connor
writing him
Zilisch.
off.
Yeah,
Just-
we
we're
were
not
about
even
to
writing
talk
him
about
off.
him.
We're just saying that this
You
is the
are?
worst possible start he could
Yeah.
ever have, and I think this is one of the worst starts that Connor Zilisch could have ever had. two, it's just the luck both of these two guys have had to start the year has just been atrocious, honestly. But Bowman, on the other hand, I think Bowman, he's also not shown any speed along with it. Connor Zilisch was leading the Daytona 500 when he crashed, and he also, I don't remember where he was in Atlanta, but oh yeah, he got caught up in the crash with Hamlin, and yeah, Reddick.
I don't think we
same.
ever really saw what he had
Yeah,
at Atlanta.
but he was actually up in top 10 at one point, and he kind of like lost his handle and stuff like that. But anyways, what my point is that he could have had much better finishes than he did, and then he got wrecked in both
I'm not
those.
trying to disagree here because I really do agree. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate. Just
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
so I mean
But
I definitely think
but
that even though he's in a worse car, far worse car, has far less experience, I think he has a better chance to make the playoffs, the chase this year than Bowman ever did. But
yeah, but my
that's
point is that he had those moments where we actually saw him. I never saw Alex Bowman at the Daytona 500. I never saw him at Atlanta. And
Bowman has
he was a
done
no-show at Circuit of the
nothing.
Americas too, but that was because he was sick. So just, can he even get out of this hole is the question. I don't know. He can
Yes.
probably do it, but
You probably can.
he just needs to be
I also don't think
himself
these are.
again.
I don't think these are three racetracks that Alex Bowman excels at. Coda, yeah, he had a top 10 streak, but I think that was more survival than anything.
I don't know. Koda was like his best road course, but
And even then, I think that again he was sick, and I mean
yeah,
they had to park the car for 5
it's just
laps
bad
so
luck.
that they could
Just bad luck
do a
straight up.
driver swap. So
Just bad luck straight up. But yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate where they are right now, but I mean, it's going to be a good storyline to see if they can dig themselves out of the hole and how well they can dig themselves out of the hole, because I still don't think, like, there's no way you're telling me Zane Smith is going to stay in the top 15. He's 14th right now, just lost 10 points, 10 positions in the
Yeah,
points.
he is
No.
not making
he'll be
it in.
18th
not.
next week. Mark my words.
Daniel Suarez is
18th next
7th.
week.
There's no way
He's gonna stay
staying
there.
up there.
Nope, he's gonna stay there.
Okay, buddy.
I don't think he's gonna do it.
I
That'd be
think he
cool,
can.
but I
Brad
don't think he will.
Keselowski, maybe.
You got to remember
He's
Keselowski
12.
was. We're going to Phoenix. He was 500 feet away from winning Phoenix last year.
Okay,
He
but what
was.
hat are you wearing?
So I'm just saying, like,
Look
He
at this
was.
guy's room.
there'll be more Chris Buescher sheet metal in here in like a week.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, just some of the people that are up there right now. I mean, Noah Gragson is 18th in points. No, he's not staying there.
No, he is not.
I think less it's who's up there and more who's not up there. Like Kyle Larson is 15th in points.
Denny Hamlin.
Byron is 13th in points. Denny Hamlin is 23rd in points.
Holy
Bell
Yeah.
is 24th in points. Chase Briscoe is 27th in points.
That's
Like Ty
insane.
Gibbs is the highest running Gibbs car, 17th in points.
We'll talk about him
You
later.
know what's actually crazy?
We'll
We're
talk
good.
about him
You know what's
later.
actually crazy though?
I think it's less who's up there and more who's not up there right now.
I Gibbs.
Yeah, you know what's crazy though is Briscoe is 27th in points. DNF this race, by the way, but because of the stage points, he actually moved up 10 positions in the points.
We're 3 races
like,
in.
That's how much stage points actually matter. And yeah. And Hamlin moved up 10 positions. Bell moved up 7. Yeah. We'll see. Chastain is 20th too with that loose wheel. He had a really
Chastain,
strong
yeah,
race
I missed
going.
him. Yeah, I missed him.
The field is
Austin Cindric
very
31st in points.
the field is
Again.
very jumbled up right now, and there's some people that I see falling quite a lot here shortly. Shane Van Gisbergen is 5th in points. That's not gonna last. Joey Logano, I think 6th is too high for him. He's gonna probably end up around 12th or so. 10th to 12th, but who knows? He's pretty good at Phoenix. He's pretty good at Las Vegas, so he might stay up there for a few more weeks. But Toyota's kind of owned Phoenix in the spring, so we'll see.
Toyota. So let's
But
give
yeah.
Coda our farewells so we can move on to next week.
Yeah,
Rank,
I'm gonna give it.
ranking, or ratings. Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. It was a pretty normal next gen solid road course race. I mean, it's about as good as you're gonna get road course racing in 7 gen car without like a fantastic finish, basically. Like that's it's just happened. Yeah.
Yeah, 6.5 for me. It was decent road course race.
7.
I definitely wish that Blaney could have made something happen with Reddick there in stage 3 because I think that was shaping up to be really
good battle.
fun.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it was-
half
it
my
was-
grade of 7 out of 10 was solely just watching Connor Zilisch race. Like during the second stage when he drove up to top 5, I just kept being more and more impressed because he was passing people like Michael McDowell, Christopher Bell, and William Byron with ease on the long run. Like I thought he was going to be kind of like Ty Gibbs, where he's really fast on the short run and burns his stuff off because he's not like used to it. But no, he is on Shane Van Gisbergen's level of tire
Yes.
saving.
Wait,
So-
I will
but
say
He's so
back
good.
to the
He's so good.
back to the battle between Blaney
Blaney.
and Reddick.
Yeah.
Huge fumble on the 12 car team. You didn't know because you were at the race, but they pretty much called Blaney to pit road as he was like in turn 12. They had
Mm.
Reddick's crew had plenty of time to hear it and also call Reddick to pit road, which is why they both came on the same lap. If
Yeah,
you're Jonathan Hassler, you need to be calling him in as they hit turn 19. So that way Reddick is already on the straightaway. He cannot slow down and pull down fast enough.
yeah,
Call him
that's
a pit
what
road then. So that
that's
was
what
a big mistake from Ryan Blaney's crew.
cost him
that's
the
what I
race.
thought. I was like, man, why is Reddick pitting and or I was like, why is Blaney pitting at the same time as Reddick? And I thought Reddick was the one who pit first.
No,
But
Blaney's crew called him first, and then
Yeah.
Reddick's crew jumped all over it. So
yeah, I mean, just like I don't know. It's kind of and Reddick's crew had an issue on the pit stop though. They almost lost the lead, but
They didn't.
Blaney wasn't aggressive enough to get around him. Like he sat around him, he sat behind them the whole race, and he didn't move him into turn 1. Like, what are you doing, buddy? Seriously.
I think that's just Ryan Blaney. I don't think Ryan Blaney.
It is just Ryan Blaney. He's too nice.
I don't think he's
He
ever
needs to-
gonna move a guy if he doesn't. We're 3 races into the year. He knows we're going to Phoenix, a racetrack he's very good at.
If I'm
if he
sitting
can escape
behind
out
a
of here in the
guy-
top 5, he's gonna be.
If I'm sitting behind a guy for like 60 laps, like he's just sitting there and I have the opportunity to just touch him a little bit, get side by side with him, have a chance just to race him, I'm gonna take it. Because
Gotta go, like,
his team gave him the opportunity and he just didn't take full advantage of it. I mean, in hindsight, Reddick had the better car on that final run than Blaney, but I think if Blaney got out front there, he would have delayed Reddick quite a bit.
He could have. He could have slowed
Yeah.
Reddick's pace down quite a bit, no doubt.
Quite a bit, yeah.
Track
And-
position was definitely key today, or
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah.
But oh well, I mean, Reddick really deserved that race. He didn't ever make a mistake the entire
No,
event.
Reddick held a pretty wheel the entire day, no doubt.
It's just
I'll say
unfortunate.
it right now,
Other
he does not
people.
go- He does not go 4 in a row. I will say it right now.
No,
He
he's
is
not winning 4 in a
not
row.
Winning at
But
Phoenix.
but
All right,
he's
it's-
pretty
I'll
good
say
at
it. He
Phoenix.
doesn't finish top. He doesn't finish top 5 either.
I give a 6 out of 10
He
for
doesn't
Coda,
finish top 5.
and it's Phoenix time.
Phoenix. Boo.
Nah, Phoenix
Like
is
Phoenix.
overhated.
For a good reason.
Phoenix
I like
is
Phoenix.
Overhated.
Well, now that's a championship, not the championship.
I'll say
track
Phoenix
people
is
aren't dedicated
overhated,
to.
but that doesn't mean it's good. I think it's
True.
Yeah, people act like it's the worst
perfectly-
racetrack ever, It's a
Okay,
racetrack.
race.
Like
It
it's actually a
is!
fun. It's a fun racetrack to like to look at because it's so different from everything
To
else that we
look
have.
at,
We need more
that
racetracks
doesn't
like this.
matter. The race matters.
It's not a cookie cutter
If
track.
you, I mean,
it's
if you
not.
watch,
Marina Circuit.
if you watch Xfinity or if you watch Grand National and trucks, you can definitely see it's more a car issue than it is a racetrack issue.
Yeah,
They put on
exactly.
fine races. I don't think anybody's ever been like, "Whoa, what a barn burner we had with O'Reilly Auto Parts at Phoenix."
Yeah, what a big race we
But
had
also-
at Phoenix.
Yeah, but also I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen as bad of a snoozer as I have at Phoenix. With
I
the
mean,
Cup
let's
Car.
be
not
honest
not
here.
not the truck races.
Trucks.
Not the truck races.
Let's be honest here. Let's be honest here. Phoenix was bad. From like after they repaved it, it took a while for the track to widen out. Like up until 2017, the races were horrible. But like after that, they just progressively widened the track out, and then they put the stupid ass PJ1 on it and ruined it again. But now that's gone, and the track is very natural the way that it races, and I think it's in its prime stage of surface aging right now.
I just think the
And
problem with Phoenix is everybody dreaded it because it was either a race nobody cared about or the most important race of the year. And now we're just kind of back to okay, it's just another race on the schedule, and I think that's
Good.
a good
Yeah.
representation of Phoenix. It's just another race. It's not
Yeah.
anything less than any other race on the schedule, and it's certainly not anything more. So I think that I'm more excited for Phoenix than I have been the past couple of years.
Yeah. And it's not like, what sucked about the spring race specifically is they would always be like, "Oh, this is your championship test."
Mhm.
Like, why are we treating this as a test race? Like, are you serious? Like,
Oh,
we have
it's
to
a
treat this
race.
as a
You're supposed to
test race?
win. You're not supposed
Exactly.
to get data.
It's a
Like
champions
when
test
Bell
race,
won,
and yeah,
when Bell
it's a
won last year,
Toyota winner in the spring, and then we get to the fall, and it's Penske. So
exactly. Like when Bell won last year, everyone was like, "Oh, this is a statement for the playoffs." I'm like, "No, it's not."
That's
Like
stuff
Penske
like that
is still
is
gonna be
why.
good.
Yeah, stuff like that is why the championship race should only be run at like a track that's only used once.
well, if it's gonna be a playoff format, it's not anymore. So I don't really care where it is now. I mean, I want it to be at Homestead, but
Yeah, I think
Daytona.
Homestead is the perfect venue in terms of like
It's
aura. But they need to change the track itself, like the grandstands and stuff. Modernize it. Put a roof over the seating. The
Oh.
place is old. The
that
place
you were
is
going
old.
to put a roof over the racetrack, and I was like,
No,
yes!
no,
that
no.
is
Yes.
that is
Yes!
very
We
that is
need that.
beyond modern.
Hey,
Daytona
yeah,
needs
make
that.
it like the Cars 3 Daytona looking track
My
with
webcam
the
broke for
Florida
a
International
second.
Speedway.
dome
What's it
looking
called?
thing.
Wait, what's it called?
It's Florida.
Oh, it's Florida. Oh, so yeah, it's my.
Dodge Raceway Stadium.
You search
It's
that
also
up.
like 20 feet from the beach. Like one high tide in the racetrack is gone.
Oh no.
I know
It's a
one
throwback.
hurricane, and Homestead
Yeah, that's how
Miami is
NASCAR
like
used
torn
to
up.
be.
But you know what? They've actually got, actually Homestead Miami is actually pretty safe because they got a lot of mangrove around there and like swampland, and that's what actually saves land from hurricanes. Believe it or not, cities don't actually save the land from hurricanes.
We're getting aquatic
Good.
science lessons here.
Yeah, we are.
Wow, give it up to Weather Nerd.
Our our listeners love 48 Nations quirky weather statements.
Yeah, speaking of
love it.
weather, there is some systems moving through. I don't think it's gonna rain or anything, but we do
The
have
East
weather
Coast
tires
is
for the
going to explode.
Okay, that wasn't what I
nuke?
was talking about, but I was talking about
Actual
how the
nuke?
fact that it could rain in the desert. And we got ARCA on Thursday. Thursday night racing, guys.
And we could be
Thursday night
nuked.
racing.
So who knows?
We could.
We could.
I mean,
Me.
I don't know about Phoenix. Phoenix,
Imagine we get
they won't
nuked
nuke Phoenix because like
and our last race is Phoenix.
there's nothing to nuke at Phoenix. Pretty much, it's just
No. Imagine we get nuked and the last NASCAR race is at Phoenix. So that would be horrible.
it would be. I mean, but then
No, nuking the United States is such a L situation because like you're not getting maximum damage because of so much urban sprawl. Like everyone lives in a house, bro. Nobody lives in apartments like Europe. It's like not dense enough to like be meaningful.
What do you mean? You just
Like,
nuke
you know-
cities. It just
This is getting cut.
Like, but
Yeah,
the density isn't
nobody lives in
high.
an apartment except for me.
No, bro. Everyone lives in a freaking house, bro. Like, look
Yeah,
at
this
look at
is-
Dallas Fort Worth.
This is a
This-
house.
alright,
that's
this
connected
relates
Have
to
you
NASCAR
ever
at
been to
Phoenix.
New York, brother?
This relates
Have
to
you ever
NASCAR
been
at
to
Phoenix.
New York?
That's the only city that would be worth
Have you
it.
ever been to
That
Philly?
and Miami. That and Miami, maybe.
Have you ever been to Philadelphia? Have you ever seen like Baltimore? Any city?
Oh, I haven't ever been. I've never been there actually.
This is being kept
furthest,
in, by the
furthest
way.
east I've
Have
ever
you ever
been
seen
was
Washington,
Talladega.
D.C.?
No. They actually have a building height limit though, so it's actually not even that good.
It's like
Okay,
Minecraft.
but there's still a lot of apartments. I've been to many cities.
Back to Phoenix.
Okay.
I've been
Back
quite
to
a few.
Phoenix. Back to Phoenix Raceway for NASCAR.
Thank you.
It's probably
Okay.
gonna be a
We'd be
wreck
so
fest
lost
for
without
trucks.
you.
There's no trucks, bro.
I wouldn't.
Oh, there's no
I
trucks.
was gonna say I wouldn't say that, but there's no trucks.
It's
so
just
doesn't matter.
it's ARCA, IndyCar, O'Reilly, and Cup Series.
Oh, there's no. Oh, my bad. Oh, IndyCar's racing at Phoenix.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Idiot.
Do you think it's gonna be good?
Yeah,
I
I'm
think it's
excited
gonna
for
be.
this.
I think it's gonna be like a hybrid between Iowa and Gateway, which means it's going to be
I hope it'll be good.
pretty alright.
Decent. Yeah, I think it's definitely gonna be more so the hype than it actually is
gonna-
the race.
What they're gonna do to help this race is the last time they raced here, they didn't do this though. What's going to help this race is they're gonna have a highline practice, which will actually allow them to race in the highline. So I think that's going to help the race a lot. And the way that Phoenix is, it's actually progressively banked. This is the only track that IndyCar races on that's progressively banked. So
Whoa. They're gonna have trouble.
they
with
might be
that.
able to race too wide more often than not. And their speeds are so high at this track. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So, and I also don't know how they're going to use the dog leg, if at all.
I was gonna say, are they
So,
allowed to use the dog leg? Can they utilize?
I don't
that?
know.
Imagine
I just
IndyCar's
think-
going
I think
8
if-
wide.
I don't think you'll see them go on the dog leg. Other
What
I
if
than
they
think
do
that
that?
like they
It
would
just
all
they
goes
might
break
like-
their
cut it for
backs.
the restart.
The
Yeah,
car
they
just
might.
goes like.
I think
They're
the
gonna see
cars would
Santino
all
restart, but I don't
Ferrucci.
think. I don't think you'll see people. Ferrucci might. Oh, but I don't think
Ferrucci
you'll
will
see people.
cut the dog leg, cut back into the track, fly into Rattlesnake Hill.
Yeah.
No, we don't want that.
We'll get a catch fence crash if someone
mean-
if someone cuts the dog leg.
I mean, Ferrucci, maybe.
Maybe on the restarts, but like I don't even think they'll do it on the restarts. Like the
They'll
Indy
go
cars
8
are
wide. They'll
so
do like the truck
tight
race
to the ground.
stuff.
they will be searching for clean air into turn one though. Like they're gonna be going wide, low, high, whatever. It's gonna be interesting. I think it's
So,
gonna be really interesting.
Who's gonna have the best race?
But-
ARCA, O'Reilly, or Cup?
IndyCar.
O'Reilly.
Yeah, O'Reilly's. I'm
O'Reilly.
gonna make a bold claim, and I'm gonna say O'Reilly's followed by IndyCar.
Yeah.
I think IndyCar puts on a better show than Cup Series
IndyCar.
does.
Who's
I
winning?
think the Cup race is gonna be pretty good too, though.
Alex
I think
Palou.
Cup race is gonna be. I think Cup
No.
race is gonna be like a 6 out of 10 or better, and I just think the O'Reilly race is gonna be like a 7, 2, and 8. Honestly, so that's what it was last year. I think the photo finish and stuff. Allgaier just has to not stink up the show, but I think William Byron is in this race, so maybe he won't.
Now who's winning?
And Corey Day. Corey Day is gonna take out Justin Allgaier again, and
Corey
and
Day is
save
gonna
us
make
all.
the race interesting.
Now who's winning? You can call me delusional.
Tyler
You can
Reddick.
call me stupid. You can call me a fat chud. All you want, Carson Quapple.
Okay, buddy.
I'm just gonna say this every
Okay,
week till
man.
it happens.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's a good strategy. All right. So who's winning
I'll get
Arca?
it right
Nobody.
someday.
But
Yeah, who's
a
winning
Riley
Arca?
winner.
Not the fans.
Not the fans. Haley Deegan's in that race, guys. Haley Deegan's in that
Oh.
race. I repeat.
No.
She's gonna finish like 7th or
Jason
something.
Kitzmiller. And I'm gonna do that for Arca. Is Isaac Kitzmiller in that race? Is he on the
I don't know,
list?
bro.
Check 79 car.
All right. Well, I think for the O'Reilly race, barring a horrible disaster like always happens for some reason, Justin Allgaier is gonna win. But you know, you never know. You never know.
I need to see the entry list before I make a pick.
We got the only
Bob-
notables
has
are
Bob tweeted it?
William Byron and Brent Cruz and
Okay,
Chandler
I found it.
Smith.
Ooh, Brent Cruz.
Brent Cruz.
Don't mind if
Yeah.
I do. You think he'll do well?
Yeah,
I
but
hope
this
he
car
does.
won the race last year, so I totally think he's gonna do well.
I'm gonna make a bold pick here. I think I'm gonna say the floodgates have opened. I think Sheldon Creed wins. I think a lot of
That's a
times
bold
all it
take.
takes is getting. I think
Very
all it
bold.
takes
That's
is getting that first win, and then the floodgates open.
Yeah, that's what
That is
happened
a
with
bold
Chase
take.
Elliott.
Creed.
That's a bold take, but I do think like last year he had a car that was capable of running top 5 and got wrecked by Austin Hill. So we'll see.
Austin Hill is
We'll see.
always in the equation. It doesn't matter who you are, including Austin Hill. Actually, no, Austin Hill gets everything. So I shouldn't say that actually.
Yeah. Austin Hill's just a guy that has everything go his way most of the time. And even when he loses, he wins. Sometimes. But all right, moving on to the IndyCar race. Did you
Wait, me and Tate
Oh,
gotta
we
make
haven't
our
even talked
pick.
about
Oh,
the race
wait.
this weekend.
Wait, you already
Alex
made
Palou.
your...
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tay already made his pick. Who do you think is gonna win the O'Reilly race?
Jesse Love.
That's a good pick
I
too.
like that.
He won
Yeah.
he won the Phoenix race last year, so
Yeah. He probably could.
the fall one.
He's not the best pick, but he could. Like, he could. We'll have to see how the
I
stars
think he's
align.
a solid pick. So we'll never know. We'll see. We'll see.
Should we make our Cup Series picks
All right.
or just go to IndyCar?
I think we should go IndyCar and then Cup Series
Okay.
because it is the same weekend. But I think for IndyCar, I think Christian Rasmussen's got it. A very similar track in Gateway and Milwaukee. He was pretty much the best guys there. I mean, he didn't win Gateway, but he won Milwaukee. We'll see. I think he was pretty fast in testing too, so you know, I think he's gonna run pretty good, at least have a chance at winning. If not, Alex Palou or Justin Newgarden probably, but oh well. Who do you guys think?
I'm in the illegal IndyCar showroom, and I look up. Oh my God, they're Penske's. David Malukas gets his first career win this weekend,
And he'll cheat.
and he'll cheat because he drives a Penske car.
Yeah. All right,
Tate,
who
what's
else?
your pick?
Hello. I said a bajillion times.
Pelot? Oh, you're being
Okay.
serious, Pelot?
Hello,
Okay.
Palou. I don't think anybody's gonna say Alex Palou is gonna win this race, and it says it in a joking manner.
I watch IndyCar, but like I don't keep as much like in depth as it, so I can just say Alex Palou, and I feel like I'll have a decent shot of being right.
I mean,
It's really true, actually.
God, It's like blindly shooting a dartboard, but the whole dartboard is the bullseye.
It's Alex Below.
True.
It's Alex Below. I thought you were gonna get creative with your pick, Tate, but yeah, that's
No,
Nope.
that's
I
good.
don't.
All right, who do you think? Hello?
I don't really watch IndyCar, so I'm gonna say a random name: Felix Rosenquist. I think I said his name.
No.
wrong.
Nope.
No,
No,
you
that's
said
fair.
it right, but no.
Pato Award.
You never know.
Wasn't he good at Gateway?
You never know. I don't know, bro. Pato Ward hasn't impressed me in a while, honestly.
I
I
watched
feel
like
like
one
he's kind of
Gateway
just
race.
been there. Yeah. Oh well. Well, I think we should actually move on to the IndyCar race at this point. Oh well, we
What
haven't
about cup
even
picks?
talked about
What about cup
about
picks?
cup picks. Yeah,
Do you
cup
think
picks.
it'll happen?
He finished second at Gateway.
Bro?
That's what I saw. Okay.
Well,
Alright.
I've doubted this guy the last few weeks, and I'm gonna doubt him again. Tyler Reddick is not winning. I think this is a tough one because the Toyotas have owned the spring race here, but Penske owns this track. Will Penske show their cards since they actually don't have to show their cards? They don't have to hold their cards anymore. Or will Toyota continue to just have that right setup in the springtime? Remains to be seen. But you know what? I'm not going with either of them. I'm saying Chris Buescher's winning this race right now. Locking it in.
Yeah, Chris Buescher. He did finish second in the spring race in 2024, I believe.
This is like
Christopher Bell.
sneaky good Chris Buescher track.
Chris Buescher
And
is
I don't know
sneaky
why.
good here. Then again, Chris Buescher just kind of finishes top 10 everywhere. So
Yeah.
he's never has
He's
a
always
winning
just
car, but he
been
also
he's always just been kind of like there at this track.
is
I don't know why. And I think this is
considering
the
Matt
perfect
Kenseth
opportunity.
considering Matt Kenseth drove this car, he is the perfect like 17 car because he never like he'll have like these flashes every once in a while, but he just never, it's never like, oh man, they are just having a terrible day, except for Richmond last year. But they're never just like, oh man, like he he has a rocket ship, right? It's always just solid, consistent top 10.
Yeah.
With that being said, I thought you were going to go Penske car, and I planned to switch up to Brad Keselowski, but I'm going to stick with my original pick. I think that Penske has this place. I think they hold the keys to this place, and I'm going to say Ryan Blaney gets a win. I don't think Blaney's ever won the spring. Has Blaney won the spring race? I don't think he has.
Actually, by the way, this fall race last year was his first ever Phoenix win. He's never won there
Was
until
it
that last
actually?
race.
Huh.
Yeah.
I thought he had. I thought he had one more
second.
win.
He had second like 3 times, I'm pretty sure.
Hmm.
And he had the best ever Gen 7 average finish at Phoenix too. But he never won
I think
there
he
until
goes
that
back
last
to back.
race.
I think Ryan Blaney is your Phoenix winner. Plus, he looks good right now.
Yeah. He's
yeah,
got
that was
the momentum too.
That's my pick too, Ryan Blaney. Tate.
Probably Bell.
Bell, Christopher Bell.
Yep, I'm being bored.
He's gonna go.
He's just on the bandwagon.
He's gonna go back to back.
Back to back to back in spring races because he won in 24 too.
Yeah, and that was actually the largest margin of victory for a Gen 7 race until Shane Van Gisbergen won. Actually, I think it was until Kyle Larson won at Bristol out of all places. And then Shane Van Gisbergen won by 16 seconds to Mexico.
Mexico.
But yeah. Bell is pretty good at this track. I just don't know.
Very good.
I just don't know if Toyota has it compared to all the other guys.
One thing I'm
We'll have to see.
interested
Who
to
knows?
see.
Cindric could do good
I think
too.
this is really the first. This is really the first place we're gonna see like truly what the new Chevy body has, because I mean, Daytona and Atlanta drafting tracks, and then road course. I mean, don't really see it much there. I mean, I guess Coda more than most, but I'm
This is a
interested to see it at
tire-saving
Phoenix.
track.
Yeah,
This is a
yeah.
tire-saving track, and the Chevys have been consistently the worst car at this track. So let's see.
That's
Yeah, this is a tire-saving track, and the Chevys have consistently been the worst here. So we'll have to see how they do in this new
that being
car.
said, Kyle Larson did win a completely legit, very real championship by being the best car at Phoenix last year. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Is it time for the news part of our podcast?
No, we got to talk
let's
about
get to the.
IndyCar
Oh yeah, we do have to talk about
Oh, yeah,
IndyCar.
IndyCar. Yeah.
and motocross too.
Oh,
Daytona.
yeah.
All right,
Daytona.
IndyCar. I watched about 50 laps of this race because I was at NASCAR.
Yes.
Alex Palou. I watched until Alex Palou took the lead, and then I was like, "There's no reason to watch anymore."
So true.
But yeah,
Yes,
this race was pretty standard IndyCar race. I think it was all right. Honestly, it wasn't bad or good. It was just a pretty solid, like 5 or 6 out of 10 race.
I said earlier I don't watch IndyCar, but I did watch this race because I was free at the time. And the first half was, I mean, no, the entire race was good. Obviously, when Alex Palou took the lead, then he kind of ran away with it. But behind that, the who was it? Ericsson in second, and the other person, they were like having something with the pit strategy. Who was it? It was them, right? Ericsson and somebody
Yeah, it
else.
was McLaughlin, I think.
Yeah, McLaughlin.
Yeah.
That was a pretty fun battle.
Yeah, I saw they had like a good battle
They did.
and
They did
stuff.
have a good battle.
Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty solid standard IndyCar race on a street race. I don't think you're gonna get anything more spectacular than that at this point with Palou being as good as he is. Yeah, you guys have anything else to say on this?
Sometimes you just need somebody to like just beat everyone
Mm-hmm.
to show that they're the best, and that's Alex Palou right now. I don't think that's gonna change for a little bit. Truly showing off his talent.
I
That was-
didn't watch this one. I don't know. I don't care that much for IndyCar when they're on road courses.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
And I don't think anybody's too surprised by Palou winning.
Yeah.
That dude is a
I think-
generational talent.
I think
hope
we
he
all
gets-
picked him too.
It wouldn't surprise me. I hope he. I mean, kind of want to say it. I kind of don't, but I hope he gets a chance at F1 because I think he can kind of show that hey, these IndyCar guys aren't slouches. You know, these are top tier talents.
Yeah, like they're
Just-
good too.
They do it a little bit differently.
I mean, I think we're already seeing that with the way that, like Mick Schumacher has, he was pretty bad in Formula One, to be honest, but he is well off the pace in these Indy cars, and I mean, we'll have to see how he progresses, but
I mean,
just
they're both different
like it's
cars.
hard to come in here and do good. It's hard. So, you know what? We'll see. Anyways, that's kind of all I have to say about IndyCar,
Yeah,
and
that's pretty much
I
summarizes
also
what we have to say. Yeah.
I did watch Supercross at Daytona. It was a pretty good race, although Tomac kind of just drove away with it there. Hunter Lawrence was up front early, and Tomac passed him, and that was kind of about it. That's all I really remember at this point. I was watching in my RV, and I was tired
In your RV,
because I only had 5 hours of sleep the other night.
his luxurious RV. He was watching in his luxurious RV.
Yeah, my luxurious RV that's falling apart and stuff.
Tomac made
8
history.
Supercross win at Daytona. Yeah,
Yeah.
8 in a row, or not 8 in a row, but 8 total. He
ET3.
If we were talking about how Cooper Webb owns Arlington, even though he didn't win last week, Eli Tomac owns Daytona, and this is again that's the most. Is it the most at Daytona or just the most in Supercross? I don't remember.
I
Is he the
don't know.
winningest?
I didn't see.
I can't remember if he's the winningest driver at
I don't know.
Daytona or
Nobody
just the
cares about
winningest.
Supercross.
Yes, they do. Our listeners care. Our listeners care about Supercross.
I actually do care about Supercross. I don't
Our
think anybody
loyal
noticed, but I had a
viewers do.
Supercross jacket on last week.
I thought you were
I
gonna
love
say
I just didn't catch
Supercross
it this week.
Crush. I don't know why. I don't know why I thought you were gonna say that. But
Boy.
Sorry, I'm just being a goofball.
Oh, Tate's just mad because we're late. It's 10 p.m. for
His
him.
It is
time.
just, it's
It's
my
his bedtime.
bedtime. Some of us have work in the morning.
No, you don't. You have school in the
Yeah,
I
morning.
have work
and
at night actually.
none of
work.
us watched the MotoGP race because it was at like 2 a.m. for us.
Yeah,
Um,
we're not that dedicated yet.
yeah, no, we're not that dedicated.
Maybe we'll get there.
but
Who
yeah.
knows?
Cool for Marco Bezet. I don't know how to say that last name. They say it so well in the
Bezeci. So I don't know.
they say it very well on the broadcast, and you know, I'm not even very good at English speaking, to be honest. I just speak American. But yeah.
You mean English?
No, there's a
American.
difference. I speak American.
We speak Texan.
Do I though?
I speak Houstonian.
I speak.
Sure,
poopy butt
buddy.
fart.
What? What did you say?
Okay.
Tate?
I
He
speak
said
poopy
he,
butt fart.
you know, he said he speaks unspeakable things. Let's say that.
All right. All right, guys. It's
That makes you sound
breaking news
perfect.
time. It's time for the breaking news.
Oh my gosh, we're finally at breaking news. It's we didn't even notice the time yet. It's been about an hour, 50 minutes. Anyways, breaking news. First thing we got. We'll get to TV ratings first. Last week for Atlanta, I did not see any Truck Series ratings that were posted, but I did see both O'Reilly and Cup Series ratings. Let's start with O'Reilly first. That race averaged 1.366 million viewers. The most watched Atlanta race in 10 years.
Whoa.
That's pretty good since 2016. And viewership increased 5% over last year's race on CW. And it peaked at 1.789 million viewers.
It's a lot
I
of
think that's
people.
pretty darn good rating for an O'Reilly race at Atlanta. Starting to catch on with the CW. And the Cup race averaged 4.487 million viewers on Fox. 2% down from last year for 4.586 million. It was against the closing ceremony of the Olympics, but
Who watches that?
I don't know, man.
Tate,
Like,
probably
I
Tate.
I don't think the viewers like cross over much is the thing. So does it really count? I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, I know
2%,
Tate loves
I still
basically the
think-
same.
I still think it's a win after how
Yeah.
bad the Daytona viewership was. The fact that we maintained, pretty much maintained from
Mhm.
last year, I think that's a good sign.
Yeah.
I was worried. I was worried after Daytona, but that pretty good for Atlanta.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
And some other news will go to
Tigers.
IndyCar. They are adding a new flap to the rear quarter panel of the car, or right above the tire. It's like a roof flap of NASCAR, basically. This will only be at the Indy 500, no other track, just to prevent flipping. So,
And they're still gonna
oh,
flip.
they've had some issues with flipping recently at Indianapolis, and I think this looks like a pretty substantial flap too. So I think it's probably going to do a lot of work when it comes to
It'll
keeping cars
mitigate
on
it.
the
I don't
ground.
think it'll stop it. cars are gonna fly. That's
It,
just,
Will it be
especially in
it's
enough?
gonna
IndyCar. It's gonna
stop.
help it. It's
Will it be
only
enough?
going to help.
It's gonna
I will
stop.
say that. It's
It's going to stop the big blowovers. The cars are probably still gonna flip over, but they're gonna be like those ones where they just kind of like roll over, like sideways, kind of like crashes. But like the ones where they do full like backwards and up and over, I think those ones are probably gonna be stopped from this,
Mitigated.
or at least, yeah. We've also got Lee Pullman, a late model driver, making his O'Reilly Auto Parts debut at Martinsville later this month in the 9 car
Whoa.
for Junior Motorsports. I don't know much about him, but looks like he's a pretty cool guy. He actually finished second in this week's Cars Tour late model opener. So I think
you
he's
seen him
probably
race
going to be able
before,
to do
Tate?
pretty good in this.
I watched him race. He's like a Virginia driver, so the only time I've seen him race was at the
Martinsville.
Valley Star 300. Yeah,
Yeah.
Martinsville. He's like
It
he's a
says
very
he's won that
accomplished
race.
like driver in the area, so like
Okay.
it's good to see him race. It's kind of like when
Yeah.
what's his name, Bubba Pollard, kind of like when he raced for Junior.
Mhm.
I had heard of
Yeah.
Bubba Pollard though. I had never heard of Lee though, so that's why I was like, I don't doubt that he's a
Yeah, I've
talented
heard
guy.
of him.
I had never heard of him, so I didn't know if you'd ever seen him race or not.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's not a Bowman Gray driver, unfortunately. I think all of them should race for Junior Motorsports.
Mhm.
Like put Brandon Ward in there, put Burt Myers in there, put why is my name blanking? Why am I blanking on it? The kid who drives the 31 car in Sportsman. He won the championship.
I don't know, bro.
Put him in that car. I forgot his name. Somebody
Caden
put
Quapple.
everybody in there. No, that Bowman Gray.
I don't know, bro. Nobody watches Bowman Gay.
It's a pretty good track. Kind of.
Anyways, the NASCAR Craftsman title sponsorship for the Truck Series is set to expire at the end of this year, and a deal hasn't been reached yet.
Uh-oh.
So apparently, if a deal doesn't get reached soon, then NASCAR might start shopping for other brands. But I would be kind of surprised if Craftsman decided to leave this early, and they've been here before, so I don't know. We'll see.
I hope they stick around. I think that brand identity is important. And I mean, it started as Craftsman. I hope they continue, but I mean, we're seeing it with O'Reilly's now. Like,
O'Reilly.
nobody wants to sit there and say the NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I don't
Series.
care. I'm calling it the O'Reilly series. You're just being.
I mean, you could. No, I'm just saying, like, nobody, like, Xfinity was so easy to say, and now we've got O'Reilly Auto Parts Series.
People
There's a
in
reason people
2015
still call
were
it Grand
probably
National.
saying that about Xfinity.
People still. I still hear Nationwide. Everybody calls it Bush every now and then.
Bush.
So Grand National. I mean,
Bobby Labonte always calls it the Bush Series.
Yeah, it's because
yeah,
it's like
Or
that's
Nationwide.
easy. It was
That's
Bush
my team,
for
I'm sorry.
however long. I mean, it was Bush for a long time, and
Yeah, I don't know.
I just
The O'Reilly
I just-
series
it's-
always seems to change its name quite a lot. So I don't know.
I mean,
Truck
kinda-
Series
It had
has
Xfinity
been
for 10
Craftsman
years.
or Camping World. Yeah.
I
Camping
Truck
World
Series has
worry
been-
about.
I hated Camping World. It's a dumb name.
I hope that they find something that's easy to say, and that's willing to stick around for a while, because nobody wanted to say Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. Nobody wants to say NASCAR
Nobody.
O'Reilly Auto Parts Series.
The
Nobody
Monster
wants
Energy.
the. I don't know.
Dog,
I'm
when
looking around
Monster
trying to-
Energy was a thing, I never called it that. I always just called it the Cup Series.
Yeah, that's why everybody
Yeah,
calls it Cup.
exactly.
I love what they have in Cup right now. Just calling it the NASCAR Cup Series and having perennial titles, and those can change, and it's not going to change the name. I love that model.
Yeah.
I hope
Yeah.
I kind of wish they would do the same thing with O'Reilly in a couple years, where they just make it the Grand National Series, and then with a couple of title sponsors that can change every now and then maybe do the same with the trucks. But it's I don't know, it's kind of frustrating going 3 years and we've got a new name, and we got a new name again, and we're calling it something different now, and
Money.
it's just
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, pretty much every other
it's
series
bad for brand
has-
identity.
Yeah, pretty much every other series, like IMSA WeatherTech Sports Car Championship, that's been the same for a while now. NTT IndyCar Series, it used to be the Verizon IndyCar Series. That's been the same for quite a while now. Formula 1 is just Formula 1. Formula 2 is just Formula 2. So, yeah, like
MotoGP.
WC is just WC. MotoGP is just MotoGP.
Supercross.
They have presented by next to it, but it's not the NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series. It's Formula 1 presented by Heineken or Rolex or whatever it is. That's how it should be with NASCAR. But you know what? They do their own thing. It's America.
It should be the
Anyways, moving on.
NASCAR Bass
Yeah,
Pro
what'd you
Shops
wanna say?
Truck Series.
Sure.
I'd be okay with the Bass Pro trucks. Yeah, I mean, still
Bass Pro
still a mouthful,
sponsors
but
way too many things to
Bass
do
Pro,
that.
I don't care if they want to. Man, if they want to sponsor everything, if they get anything looking as half as good as they do Austin Dillon's car this year, sponsor every car in the field for all I care.
Yeah, I guess.
Bass Pro Shops
Anyways,
ETAP boy.
NASCAR is moving its. Yeah, pretty much. He's full Bass Pro guy.
I
right.
have never been in a Bass Pro
Yeah, I was
shop
about to say you don't even
besides one
shop there. I bet you don't even
take a
shop there.
picture with a car. I am
Every
not
time
the
I go to
target
Bass
audience.
Pro, it's just to see if they have NASCAR stuff. That is it.
I'm not the target audience for Bass Pro shops.
Yeah.
Jump in the lake. I mean, in the
All right.
little
Moving.
tank.
Jump in the little bass tank.
All right. Moving
I'll do
on.
What's next?
The next news is NASCAR is moving its full speed docuseries from Netflix to Prime, and this year's version is going to be on the Daytona 500.
That's
And
good.
this will be coming out March 5th. So
Yeah.
basically, like 3 days from now, 2
Tomorrow.
days from now.
Just
When we
remember,
upload
pirating
this
is
from
bad,
now.
guys. Don't
Yeah.
pirate anything. That's pretty bad. Like, just don't do
Yeah,
that.
watch it on Prime, especially since Prime has practice and qualifying.
Yeah. Sponsor
yeah.
us.
I think that's pretty cool. I think it's actually really good that we're targeting our biggest race and actually putting it out there, and more than just
You're finally making it
you
feel
know,
important again.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like, we didn't even mention that the Daytona 500 existed in the Netflix thing. Like, that wasn't even a storyline at all. It was the stupid ass playoffs, and they're gone
If the
now.
playoffs
So
were
why would
still
you?
around, the first thing Tyler Reddick would hear is, "Tyler Reddick, you are in the NASCAR playoffs."
Yeah.
And Jamie Little would be saying it.
Yeah.
But thank God we are not talking about that. So, whew, phew. Anyways, moving on. Corey LaJoy, Mr. Don't Want to Drive in Front of 7 People, will be making his another NASCAR Truck Series start in the 25
Driving in front of 7
Ram for
people.
colleague at Darlington.
Whoa.
In front of 7
So
people.
maybe Tate will be there.
He
I
will.
actually
No.
hadn't seen that yet.
I'm
yeah.
tanking it. I'm making sure there will be 6 people at Darlington.
Yeah, it's very possible because I don't know, bro. Darlington, the spring race is just not very highly.
It's so dead. It's so dead.
They need to move that to like Rockingham or something.
They do.
Something
They do.
cool.
Rockingham
Just give
isn't even that
give that
far
date to
away from
Dover.
Darlington.
Give that date back to
Don't give it
Dover and move the All Star race to
Dover.
Darlington,
Give the All-Star
if
race to
anything.
Rockingham.
Actually,
Don't
I
do
would
That'd be
that.
not
fun.
hate a Darlington All-Star race. I actually like that idea. Darlington All-Star race would actually be fun.
When do we get
Wednesday
to talk
night
about the
Darlington
format?
All-Star race between. Ooh, man.
Yeah, it's actually close to the stuff. And yeah, speaking of All-Star Race, the format dropped for that
It's stupid. It's dumb.
All-Star Race, and we basically have a Dover race minus 15 laps, and minus half the field for half the race.
So it's the everybody
And
race.
yeah, pretty much.
Not a fan. I don't think anybody is. I don't think anybody wanted
Honk
this.
shoe,
I don't think anybody
think
wanted
this
to
is
start
probably-
I don't think anybody
this is
wanted
probably
a
the
Dover
worst
All-Star race to
outcome.
begin with.
This is probably the worst outcome for this race that they could have made. Because for one, nobody was excited for it at Dover, and instead of doing something like genuinely cool, they're literally giving us a Dover race with half the cars
I think that
at some point.
I think that everybody's kind of like hope was, okay, we're gonna go to Dover, which is a very, very fast mile length racetrack. I mean, people call it a roller coaster, and we're gonna unleash the cars. They're gonna be full song, and teams can do whatever they want to them. And no, that's not happening. We're just getting a Dover race.
Well, they should have made him go right hand turns, man. We need to like spice it up. Half the field goes left, and half the field goes right.
Dude, Tony Stewart's
like that road course. You know, the one where it's just like the oval, and then there's a turn, then another oval, and then another turn, and then you go back.
Wait, no, we need to do the horse track in the middle of Dover. That's what we need to do.
Yeah.
The dirt track.
That's what I'm
for the All-Star
saying,
race.
man. I've been saying this for years.
Yeah, I probably will. I might not watch it, to be honest. I mean, Dover has been, I would say, a bottom 8 race of the year since the next gen came out. I
Dover
can't
is-
remember a single thing about a single Dover
It's been
race
poopy for years
since
since
the
like Gen
gen came out.
6.
Yeah, the
I
last race
genuinely,
that they
I don't
had
know
there.
why it is. The only thing I can
It's
think
because
of
the
when
track
I
is
when I
too
think
fast.
of, which is why that run what you brung, you know, make the car as illegal as possible.
Would have been
Would have
fun.
been a lot of fun, but genuinely the only thing I can think of when I think of Dover in this with this car is Ross Chastain wrecking Martin Truex on the last lap. I don't even remember who won the race. That's the only thing I can think of.
Elliott won that race.
Elliott won. Good for Elliott. I couldn't have told you that one. Yeah. I don't think. Again, I don't think.
You know what they
anybody
can
asked for
do?
this.
You know what they can do? They can do one thing to help this race. I don't think it's possible, but they can. Bring tires that wear like Bristol, because
Yeah.
Dover is also concrete track, and it's going to be summer, unfortunately. So they're going to need to make a tire that literally just falls off of the freaking rim. But, like, that's the only way to make this work, because the rubber builds on the track, and then the whole thing is slicky, and they just, like, everyone just runs the same speed. The track is so fast, and the Gen 7 car has so much dirty air, like, you can't do anything. You literally cannot do anything.
They also, I also want to say they also killed. I would say since Jamie McMurray's win, because that was a really good race. Other than the race in 2018, which had like the plate package on it,
All-Star race hasn't been
they
good
killed the best part of the All-Star race for like the last 15 years, which is the Open. The Open has been the best show for a long time now, and it's gone. And I know Eric Estep said it, but instead of, you know, like with the Clash this year, we had, oh, who's gonna make it? Is LaJoy gonna make it? Is Cindric gonna make it? Is Allmendinger gonna make it? And they're beating and banging, and they're going for the win. And instead of that, we've got, oh, is Ty Gibbs gonna be able to pass 3 cars and get his average finishing position better than Chris Buescher? Nobody wants to watch that. I think the inverse qualifying can be cool at times. I don't want to see it for the All-Star race. I want to watch an Open where 4 people who win 4 different races make the show, and where we get fantastic racing because people don't care about anything other than making the show and going for $1 million. And they've killed it. And again, I might catch part of it, but I don't care to watch this race in the slightest right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand why we need to run the entire field and then cut it down at the very end. Like, it kind of defeats the point. Like, this is the All-Star race. I want an entire race with All-Stars, not the last segment or whatever. To just be 26 drivers. And then
Mhm.
it's like a shit
At
show.
this
Funny
point,
enough,
at
I
this
actually I wouldn't mind this format if we wanted to do like if we truly were like we need to like limit practice and qualifying. If we wanted to do a 1-day show, I would not hate this format for something like that. Except flip it, make like the qualifying races shorter, and then make the actual race longer. Give like a 50-lap race, invert the field, give a 50-lap race. Average starting position, sets the top 25. Then
This would
bottom
be a
26 to
great
40 sets.
this would be a
That's where you
great
just
thing
finish.
for a midweek race.
If we want to run a midweek race at like Martinsville or something, I think this would be a lot of fun. But for the All-Star race, it's just
And honestly,
it.
my idea at this point is I think the All-Star race mid-season needs to be obliterated. It needs to go away. I think the Clash needs to become the All-Star race. And don't brand it as the All-Star race either. The Clash, brand it as the Clash. Just say it's $1 million to win. Because that's the only thing that this race is anymore. It's $1 million to win. Just move the funds to that and add a 37th race to the schedule. You could do that, or I don't know. Add a 37th race to the schedule, add a break to the schedule, add a midweek race at some point to get that race in. But I don't think we need to be having this stupid off week in the middle of the year. That's not even an off week. It's in Dover, Delaware. That's not close for the teams to like go to. Like when it was at Texas, it didn't make any sense. When it was at Bristol, it kind of made a little bit of sense, but still kind of far. And now it's at Dover. Like it
Bristol
just
was
doesn't make any sense anymore.
I think Bristol was just because, hey, it's COVID, let's generate some
Yeah.
hype back into it. Let's go to Bristol, And
Yeah.
oh boy, did that turn out terribly.
It either needs to be at the Charlotte
LED.
dirt track, the Charlotte Oval, or the Charlotte something. It either needs to be at any of the Charlotte tracks or just get out of here. I don't want to see it anymore. Because this is ridiculous at this point, honestly. So,
Bro,
whatever.
Wait,
Come on,
so
man.
I'm confused. Oh, so that's very cool. So is the All-Star race like
the numbers, the LEDs, bro.
Well, that is horrible.
why does it look
Think
like
about the
that?
numbers.
It's really ugly.
I was at that race, and I remember seeing like the red and orange cars, and I kept on thinking there's a fire underneath. And I was like, oh yeah, it's LEDs.
I was also there. It was very disappointing.
I went to the Texas All-Star races.
Me too.
Those are very disappointing.
No, they
You
weren't.
knew those were going to be bad though. Like nobody went to that thinking, oh, this is going to be an awesome race.
I was just disappointed at the fact that I was like, I'm not gonna not go to this race, but like, either go to a track that's gonna be fun, or just like I want one race at Texas a year, because like half the grandstands were not full because they had way too many seats, and they had 2 races. So,
What do you
now
know? They cut down
Texas
to one
is.
race last year, and it was packed last year.
It was exactly. I mean, it was packed. So, and it looks like it's gonna be packed again. So, pending weather.
I had a question about the
But,
All-Star
yeah.
race.
Mhm.
So when they start, is it gonna be like stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, and then like after the second one,
It's going to be 100 laps.
Uh-huh.
The
75.
entire field. Or is it 75? Is that what it is?
Yep, 75, 75.
Okay, so it's 75 laps. top 26 inverted, another 75 laps, 26 best average finishes.
They're inverting like in
or,
the
yeah,
Uh-huh.
top 26. So whoever finishes first at left after 75 laps will start 26th. Whoever finishes second will start 25th.
why?
Yeah.
Until you
And
get to 13th
26 will
starts
start
14th.
first.
Yeah, until you get to 13th starts 14th and 14th starts 13th. 27th through 40th will start where they finish. And then
Why?
past winners from the last 2 seasons, past champions, past all-star winners from the last 10 years, I think. And I think that's it. Make the show, and then it's comprised of next best average finishes of people who didn't make it, and then one fan vote winner until we get to 26, however many people that is.
Why would you need to win the
Ah,
race if you're already going to be in it due to the rules saying that? Like,
exactly.
It's that starting position. So like you could like in the past, it's always been like whoever whoever finishes. Thank you, Tate. Whoever like if you win the Open, you start like 21st or whatever.
yeah.
You could theoretically be somebody who transfers from the Open and start on the pole. I'm pretty sure. Like
Yeah.
if I
Because
don't
there's
know,
no
it was
open.
somebody. If I'm trying to think of somebody, I don't know if Todd
Zilisch.
Gilliland somehow had like an average finish of like 12th. Yeah, Connor Zilisch actually is a good pick. If Connor Zilisch has an average finish of like 12th or something in the 2 stages, and that's somehow better than everyone else's, and he transfers through, he's on the pole. I'm pretty sure. So I mean, you run to set your starting position, but
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't think about
it's
that.
just
That was pretty
it's
obvious.
dumb. It's no, it's a dumb format. You shouldn't be upset about not knowing it because
Like
it's stupid.
genuinely, I even like the Texas races, like it might have been just because I was there, but like this has got to be the most like unenthused I've ever felt about a NASCAR race in my entire life. Like I
I
genuinely
was
feel nothing about this race.
Nothing, pure apathy.
no, because the thing with Texas is, and Texas has kind of had this like culture change almost to where like Texas is a chaotic racetrack, and so while it's not always the best racing, it is an exciting race. Dover has nothing
Yeah,
going for it right now. Dover
It
is
really
Dover
as
doesn't.
is
bland
so
as
bad.
can
Yeah,
be,
and
and
everyone
it's
keeps
just
saying like, "Oh, the attendance is so good," but like they tore out like literally over half the stands, and they weren't even full last year. But that was also because there was
Actual
some rain
poop
and stuff.
from a butt.
I know. It's just I just have absolutely nothing, and Dover is just not an exciting. Like nothing's gonna happen. Absolutely
Bulldoze
nothing is
it.
gonna happen.
Jimmy Johnson's
Walmart.
gonna
Don't
win.
bulldoze it. Dover is a cool track. Dover is a cool track,
Just fix
Walmart.
it. Just
but
adjust it.
it's
Parking
you,
not.
lot.
I
Walmart
it's
don't really
just
think
parking
it's
lot.
Dover. I think it's
the
more
best
car.
part of the weekend. The best part of the weekend is that the truck series is back there. That's the best part.
Carson Quap was going to
So
win that
I
Dover.
mean,
Okay. No, he's not.
sure, man.
He finished second on his
Sure.
second start there. He can do it.
All right, buddy. Whatever you say. Whatever you say.
All right. Is that for
All right.
what other news do we
Our
have?
final news piece is some updates to that JGR buyer lawsuit with Chris Gabehart at the
Ty Gibbs is
point.
a bum.
Yeah, basically,
Silver
Chris
spoon.
Gabehart has responded, and he said that the 54 car was not being treated the same as the other teams. This
Ooh.
could go either way. This could suggest that Ty Gibbs was being dealt a more or less like, I don't want to immediately suggest that he's being like made the like, oh, you get a pass type guy. It could be the exact opposite. It could be that he's getting less resources because he is a son, and he's like, oh well, you're just here, you know, you're gonna be here anyway, so I'm just gonna give you less. And then we're all seeing the adverse effect of that, of him trying everything too much, or he could be getting the best stuff and he's not performing with it. So
I don't think
Yeah.
he's getting.
I don't know.
I don't think it's necessarily a. I think everybody's getting the same. It's definitely, and I think we saw it some
do.
last year with Denny Hamlin at, was it New Hampshire? I think
New
that was
Hampshire,
a
yeah.
message like, hey man, like it's about like
Do something.
it's about time you act
Yeah.
like the
Do
rest of us, because
something.
Tyler Reddick, Ty Gibbs has been given nothing but the best in his career for his entire life. He has
There's a guy on
there's
Twitter.
never once been a day where Ty Gibbs has had worse equipment than somebody else on the racetrack, and that still exists to this day.
Hey,
There, I
fix
mean,
your
he might
stream.
have, he might
I
have
think he
like
died.
he might have like at worst a top 10 car, but Ty Gibbs is never gonna have bottom 20 equipment ever in his life, and I think that's kind of that's led him to be this. And it's kind of what I wasn't really getting to with the whole Keelan Harvick thing last week. Because I fear the same thing might happen to Keelan, where you have the best equipment your entire life. If Keelan has Toyota equipment his entire life, he's never going to be pushed. He's never going to be forced to take that extra step to find that extra tenth, that extra hundredth. And I don't think Ty Gibbs
Yeah.
has ever been pushed that way. And we're seeing the results. It's almost been 5 years, because 5 years would have been June or July of 22, because that's when Kurt Busch got hurt and Ty was pushed to the car. I understand that season kind of is, we can kind of scratch that
That's
one
what was
off.
supposed to
But
happen.
we're on year 4 full time right now. Like it's put up or shut up time
He's
for Ty
done
Gibbs.
nothing.
He's really done
I think
nothing.
And I
the
think
thing
this
is,
lawsuit is kind of showing that, hey, Ty Gibbs he's got his name on the
Useless.
building. He's treated
Yeah.
differently. Whether or not it's
things
negatively or positively, Ty Gibbs is being treated differently at Joe Gibbs Racing, and it's hurting.
I think the things that like separate the up and comers from the ones that are gonna make it to the ones that have been given everything and made it because of that is the difference of a driver being able to run a spec series in development. A spec series like the Toyota GR Cup, the Mazda MX-5 Cup,
Yeah, I've been
something like
noticing.
that. Like
Like,
Connor Zilisch ran the Mazda MX-5 Cup and ran the go-karts, the IMSA series and stuff like that, where cars are basically equal. The only setup differences and stuff like that. That builds drivers. That builds
yeah,
drivers.
I was
ARCA,
at
where cars are still built by all the teams and stuff, they're not. It's not a spec series. ARCA needs to become a spec series if it wants to be taken seriously as a development series.
True.
It is the most joke
True.
of a series ever, and that's what Kevin Harvick was saying in his podcast once. Is he doesn't want his son racing in ARCA because ARCA is a joke. It's literally a joke. It is not a development series. It is a series where you can pay to win a race. Like, you don't even have to be good. You just have to be in the Venturini car, or I guess the Nitro Motorsports cars, and you basically finish top 5 or 1. Like, there's no development in that. You're not racing. You're just driving a car. Ty Gibbs was in that situation. He never had to
He
step
just
out
drove.
into a series where he was a common. He has always been at the top. He has never had any adversity until he got up to the Cup Series. And now he's against actual good drivers, and he actually has to step up, and he hasn't been able to do that. So I think that's the biggest problem, is he didn't have that maturity of a spec series, something where he had to prove himself. He already proved himself by being in the best car, and that was, I think that's just such
by
a
default,
detriment.
he already got that.
Yeah.
This is Ty Gibbs and this is JGR. See the difference? There's a difference in between that.
Yeah.
This is this is Ty Gibbs. And this is JGR.
Yeah,
Ah,
pretty much. Look, Ty Gibbs is in his senior year. There's something that needs to be done about him soon or later.
I don't know. He finished 5th at Coda, but you know what? That
He's
was
a
up
bum!
to strategy.
This is also. I mean, we saw it last year. His best shot at winning right now is by far on a road course.
Road course. Yeah.
So
I just don't
know.
see him ever winning like an oval at this point. Like he's only
I
has
see it.
speed at road courses.
I see it. I mean, Austin Dillon
He just
has
doesn't have the
6 career
racecraft.
wins.
He just
Does
doesn't
Austin Dillon
have
have
the
the
racecraft.
racecraft? They'll hit on the
Austin Dillon
setup.
has the racecraft. Austin Dillon has the racecraft. He doesn't like just
He's
make
gonna win a race. He's gonna
stupid ass
win a race.
mistakes.
I mean,
He's
look
gonna
at
win a
Bristol
race
last
at some
year.
point.
He'll look at Bristol last year. I mean, they had a good car.
Yeah. He can win at. I think he can win at Bristol, Michigan, and a road course. Those are his best tracks. Bristol and
He'll win
Michigan for some
races.
reason.
It's just.
I hope
I mean,
he
he
doesn't.
is.
It'd be really funny.
I think it'd be really funny if he doesn't. But that being said, he'll win a race, and I just think that he's
a certain somebody on Twitter.
I mean, he's been hindered.
Will never
by,
shut up about it. You know,
he's
who
been
I'm
hindered by the best equipment his entire life. And again, I mean, when you're in a bad car, look at Ross Chastain. When you are put in a bad car, you find every inch you can get, and there's a reason that Chastain made the playoffs with who was it? JD Motorsports in the zero car and the 4 car, whatever it was.
Yeah.
I mean, when your back is against the wall and you're in a 30th place car and you're fighting for your life in the Cup Series or in just NASCAR in general, you're gonna find that extra bit. And Ty Gibbs has never had to fight. He's been given everything, and now we're seeing the results of that. He's a mid-pack driver in the top 10 seat week in and week out.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got flashes. I'm not saying he's a bad driver because he certainly has talent. But he is.
I mean, for all we know, he could go out and win Phoenix. He's pretty good at Phoenix, so
he's good at Phoenix.
I don't know.
He's certainly missing something that'll everybody else, not everybody else, but a lot of people out there have. And it's been well documented. JJ Yaley got about 30 less shots in the Joe Gibbs car than Ty Gibbs has been given.
Just saying.
Time is ticking.
Well, to follow up
no, time is not ticking.
Eric Jones
to follow up on this, to follow up on this like lawsuit situation, they just ruled today that on the preliminary injunction that Joe Gibbs requested for Chris Gabehart not to be able to work for Spire. He is able to work for Spire with this preliminary injunction ruling. He's able to work for Spire. He just can't have the same position he had at Joe Gibbs. So Spire is not. They can still hire him and he can still work. It's just he can't have race director or whatever it was that he had at Joe Gibbs until this lawsuit is resolved. Which I am not even sure. Well, just to see what happens, honestly. So, the final bit of news, unless you guys have anything to say on that, the final bit of news is just the entry list for the O'Reilly race and the Cup race. O'Reilly, we kind of already said, but some notable drivers include Chandler Smith in the 5 Hettinger racing car that missed the show at Circuit of the Americas with Tyler Gonzalez last week. I don't know what happened to them, but they were way off the pace. Brent Cruz in the 19 again, and William Byron in the 88 with Roger Carruth in the 32. Roger Carruth. I don't know why Junior Motorsports is doing this year. They must have just got money or something like that. But
I was gonna say probably sponsorship.
Yeah, but yeah. Byron in the
I've seen
88,
enough,
he's
though.
going to be a threat to win. And yeah, Raja's definitely. It's going to be a Junior Motorsports prepared car in the 32. It's just not going to be
Yeah.
Junior Motorsports.
The way
So-
Quappa was in the 91 over the weekend, he was consistently the top potentially wrecked.
Yeah.
I think
He'll be
in a
fine.
good. Truth will be in a
It's
good
actually
car.
the Jordan Anderson racing car, so
Yeah.
It'll be good
they'll be
equipment.
fine.
It won't be race winning.
No, I don't think
But
he was going to be
like
in
I was
contention
saying,
to win
I'll
anyways.
I've seen enough. Caruth deserves that 88 for the season.
Yeah, he
yeah.
does.
Yeah. Well, the only other notable is Daniel Dye in the 52, but who cares? Cup Series, everyone's the same except for Austin Hill in the 33 this time instead of Jesse Love. So terrorism reigns on.
You do for it.
It's power.
That is
I
rankings.
do wanna
all for
mention-
the news.
I do want to mention before we move on from breaking news, Aston Martin is talking about pulling out of the Austrian
They're
Grand
gonna
Prix, which is
start
this
in
weekend.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know
Oh,
what is
boy.
going on with Aston Martin, and I don't know enough about F1 to care, or not to
They
care, but to
pooped
like
the
truly
bed.
learn. But things are not good in the Aston
Yeah.
Martin camp right now.
That's true.
And also speaking of F1,
Uh-oh.
they're monitoring the situations in the Middle East right now.
Yeah.
No cancellations or postponements have been made yet, but be wary on things that might happen in the coming weeks. That's
There's
all.
missiles flying, guys.
Yeah. So just I honestly at this point I don't think it'd be smart to. I don't think it would be
It hasn't stopped them before.
very good. I don't know, man. It's just this one's different. This one's different
Yeah,
than
it
the
is.
one that they had before. This one's different. The way
Yeah.
everything happens right now and the way that just we'll have to see. We'll have to see. WC and F1 both in the area having their second race for F1 and first race for WC. Well, move on for power rankings.
It's Luke Breadstick's power rankings.
Alrighty. Honorable mention spot, Shane Van Gisbergen coming off P2 at Coda. Decent run, but this is easily his worst road course. And I say that, and he had an average finish of 1.5 on the weekend. That's just how good he is. Heading to Phoenix. I didn't prepare for much this week. I got to see how he did last year at Phoenix.
I don't think he was very good.
No,
I think the second race he was okay.
Yeah, 24th and 30th last year, so nothing special. I think we were all seeing it though. He's getting better at the ovals. Top 20, I think, is a good goal for him. Number 10, Denny Hamlin stays at 10. Good road course race for Denny Hamlin, actually. Again, I think he gained about 10 spots in the points. Still is about 23rd, but had this race on lock last year until William Byron blew a tire with 3 laps to go.
Yeah.
And was a half car length away from winning the spring race too. Definitely.
Yes, he was. He did dominate that race too. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. Wasn't he? Was he the best car all day? And Bell passed
I think
him,
it
or
was
Bell the best
Bell.
car?
I think it was Bell that was the best car. And
Okay,
he
I
was
can't.
like
I couldn't
second.
remember if Hamlin had made the charge or if Bell made the charge late. But regardless, Denny Hamlin very good at Phoenix. I just need to see a little bit more out of this 11 car, and I think we will in the coming weeks. We're past the plates, past the road course. I have it in my power rankings last week that, like, of the coming races, I think the worst until we get to Talladega, like, Hamlin has 3 racetracks that are in like his best 5 that we go to between Martinsville, Bristol, and Darlington, maybe. So good racetracks coming for Denny Hamlin. Joey Logano at 9. I got a lot of heat for putting him above Bubba Wallace. As you can see, I have corrected that.
You're an idiot for
Yeah.
doing that, Luke.
I mean, I don't know. I'm
You're
Bubba
stupid.
Wallace
and dumb.
ran good at 2 racetracks he's supposed to run good at. I needed to see something.
Luke,
where...
I think you should shut up and stop making.
Logano
What?
didn't do bad at Coda. He wasn't
No, in
wasn't
fact,
off the
halfway
pace
through
like
the
he
race,
usually did.
halfway through the race, I pointed out that Logano was running in front of Bubba Wallace, but didn't get
Shut
the
up.
finish that he was looking for. So I
was
dropped
just kinda
Logano
there.
down a
He's
couple
been
of
mid
spots.
so far, but like that's just Joey Logano.
Heading, well, I don't think anybody's too surprised. He finished 15th, not a terrible finish.
He's 4th in
But
standings, I think. So
He is 4th in the point standings.
But that
which
doesn't
was
matter
Kind of
because
another
like Connor
reason.
Zilisch
but,
is 33rd, and that doesn't matter either. So
okay.
Yeah, Joey. I mean, it's just really hard to rank him this first couple of weeks because I mean, if I was to go truly based on point standings, Daniel Suarez would be in the top 10, and Michael
Yeah.
McDowell would be in the top 10.
that's so
Carson
true. That's
which
so
Hocevar is. Hocevar is fringe, but yeah, number 8, William Byron. Again, had a good car at Phoenix last year. Was just like Denny Hamlin was 3 laps away from winning. Byron was 3 laps away from P3, I believe. I think Blaney passed him for second. But yeah, good run from Byron. I think he finished 13th. I think he moves up a position in my rankings. No, he moves down 2 positions because of, again, aforementioned Bubba Wallace moving up. 7th, Christopher Bell won this race the last 2 years, but Bell has been surprisingly absent yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
I
finished
thought he was gonna
third.
run. I thought he was gonna run up and pass SVG at least, but he just fell off. Like
Finished third, but he was
Very quick.
surprisingly
What?
quiet day.
he was
Chase
actually
Elliott.
running right with Kyle Larson on speed. Like this is a great.
Yeah, Bell's up 2 positions in my power rankings. Quiet day, but a good day nonetheless. I just thought he'd make a little bit of noise. Down 2 positions. Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson had a good finish at Coda P6, but was
about where he ran.
Mid-pack most of the race. Got a decent finish at the end.
That's my Kyle
This
Larson.
is his worst road course. This is his worst road course on the schedule. This, in fact, is his first top 10 at Coda since the first race that was ran. So
He got second in the first race, and then
yes,
radio silent.
and then I think his next best finish besides that was 18th. So
Yeah, he just
definitely not a
had-
good racetrack for Larson, but
not good.
P5. I'm going to leave him at P5, even though the finish does not reflect the run for Chase Briscoe. Finished 37th, I think, but was running third and had, I would say, the third best car. Maybe 4th behind Zilisch. Never really got to see Zilisch, but Chase Briscoe led the first 8 laps of the day, and mechanical failures took him out. Interesting radio chatter between him and James Small. Tate, I don't know if you saw
really?
that, but yeah.
Wow, James Small is being a goober on the radio.
Yeah, James Small was
What a surprise!
Not very keen to give Chase Briscoe instructions on how to get to the DVP area.
Wow,
Number
James
4,
Small
Bubba
being
Wallace.
radio.
I caved. Wallace finished 11th, I think. Yeah, P11 for Bubba Wallace. Great road course run from a self-admittedly bad road course racer. We're seeing it with Wallace. I think his road racing stats are definitely improving. Good run for Wallace. We head to Phoenix. Wallace is a good short track racer, but I don't think Phoenix necessarily suits his style. Only 2 top 10s. No, that's incorrect.
He's just okay
Only
here.
3 top 10s. Only 3 top 10s and 16 starts here. I think he's
He's gonna run like 15.
fall down the. I think he's gonna start to fall down the rankings. I think he'll stay P2 maybe one more week, but
He's
we're
won.
gonna kind of see him.
He's 2 points ahead of
We're-
Elliott. No way
Yeah.
no way Elliott's
We're
not
gonna-
beating him.
And Elliott could get wrecked. But we're gonna see him start to kind of come back to earth. I still think he makes the playoffs. Not at the chase.
True.
Maybe not handily, but I think he still makes the chase. P3 Ryan Blaney, great day for Ryan Blaney. I thought he had the second fastest car behind Tyler Reddick. I thought at times he had the best car and just couldn't pass him. Did not want to see the caution at the end. Fell to 8th, but a good points day for Blaney, no doubt. He needed it after 2 mediocre races. Sits 4th in the point standings right now. So good run for Blaney, no doubt. P2 Chase Elliott. Kind of the exact opposite of Ryan Blaney. Ran surprisingly terrible. Not terrible, but for Chase Elliott's standards at road courses, not great.
He did not
a lot
look
of
like
time in the
himself.
teens. A lot of time in the teens and 20s. Maybe not 20s, but a lot of time in the teens. And again, when Ross Chastain lost the tire at the end, Elliott just so happened to be right behind him and dove onto pit road. So when the green flag came back out, he was the first car with fresh tires, and I was wrong. He finished 7th, not 6th. I said 6th earlier.
Yeah,
But,
Elliott was so far
good-
back. He was able to pit even after Ross Chastain pit. He was behind Chastain. Maybe he'd already pit. I don't know, but still.
He hit pit road as Chastain was in the gravel. So
Yeah.
But yeah, surprisingly off day for Chase Elliott, but a good finish. I'll leave him at number 2. Could argue that Blaney should be higher than him, but I think Elliott's had the better 2 weeks before this. And number 1, no doubt, Tyler Reddick, 3 in a row, absolutely incredible what he's done. I don't like him, but I mean, first person ever to win first 3 in a row, first person in just under a year to go 3 in a row straight.
Whoa.
Who was the last person to win 4? Was it Gordon that won 4 in a row? Was it Johnson?
I think Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson,
Jam.
2007. 2007, Jimmy Johnson, was that
That
what was
sounds
last
right.
I
one?
thought Mike Joyce said
He
that,
won't do it.
like in
Connor
1949.
Zilisch did it last year.
In like 1949, somebody.
No,
won
I
4
just
in a
mean
row.
4 in a row
He'll
straight.
do it again this
Yeah.
year.
No, I just mean 4 in a row straight.
Nobody's ever done 4 in a row to start the season. Is
Yeah,
what
no,
Mike
he's
Joy
the
was
first
saying.
person. Yeah, he's the first person to win 3 in a row to start the year, and so obviously, since he's the first one 3 in a row, nobody's done 4 in a row. I believe he's only the 6th person to win the first 2. Hopefully it goes. Well, actually, it already has gone better than him. Matt Kenseth was the last person to win the first 2. Not only did he not win a race the rest of the season, he missed the chase at the end of the year. I don't think that happens for Tyler Reddick. But we're heading to Phoenix. Reddick is decent at Phoenix.
He's gonna get a top 10 or something. I'd be
Yeah,
surprised if
there's
he's
no way he
worse than
wins.
15.
There's no way. There's just
I
no
just
way.
this is not his. This is not a racetrack for him.
I'd be surprised if he wins, and
yeah.
I'd be surprised if he finishes worse than 15.
In his 12 starts here, 2 top 5s, 4 top 10s. So
Yeah.
I mean, he's got decent stats here, but I don't think he wins. I don't think he finishes top 5 either.
One of those top 5 was the championship race that he was in. So take
Yeah.
that with a grain of salt too.
I don't think in the point standings he's gonna stay in first for a very long time.
He's gonna
got
stay
his,
there
what, 70-point
he's
lead?
gonna 70-point lead. He'd have
he-
to DNF, and someone would have to get almost
He's
max
gonna
points.
he's
to pass
gonna
him.
be there for probably the next month, and that's
Yeah,
gonna take
at least.
somebody winning multiple races and him having several finishes outside the top
Well,
20.
The thing is, he's gonna stay there because the only person that I think has the capability of just breaking off something that could catch him is Ryan Blaney, and he's 86 points back. But everyone else that has the capability of gaining a ton of points very quickly is way back there. Like William Byron, 13, 110 points back. Kyle Larson 15th, 113 points back. I mean, Christopher Bell 24th, 127 back. Like, that's way too far. And those guys are the guys that are gonna that I would think of as being able to, quickly move themselves up. But they're so far back right now. I just don't.
Is it 60?
I don't know.
Is it 60 points for a win?
55.
Well, hopefully you guys.
That's our final thought.
Hopefully you guys
And
enjoyed
Arizona time is the place to be too.
Phoenix
They're just
time.
Mountain time and West Coast time. Yeah.
Bye.
All right,
Make
guys.
sure to
Bye,
like,
have fun.
subscribe, and comment.
Like,
So, and
subscribe.
I think wind back your clocks this
Comment to
weekend. That's
boost
why they race
engagement.
at Phoenix, because they changed the
Oh,
time.
is
Comment
that,
to
is
boost
it actually
engagement.
this weekend?
I'm pretty sure that's why they race at Phoenix, because the time doesn't change in Arizona.
It's actually kind of funny.
But yeah,
Man,
that's when I know
we
to
gotta
like change my
spring
clock
up.
is because it's the weekend of Phoenix. So
boo.
cool.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye-bye,
88
guys.
forever.
We'll see y'all next time.
Bye.
Bye bye.